because I am
Okay,
God.
maybe that's too close. That's
God
too
created
close.
me in His image, therefore I am God, and that is why I am the way I am. Nope.
Arnegs, who art in the attic, hallowed be thy alpha from Clonka come, thy food stamps be done in the attic as in the bodega. Give us this day our daily peanut butter, and forgive us our transgressions, as we forgive those who transgress against us, who harass against us. Lead us not into good, but deliver us from struggle straps. For thine is grandma house. Oh my god. Girl. Look at this girl.
The world hates me, Pebbles.
Y'all ladies don't understand that, like, the male instinct is to breed with as many women as possible. That's in our DNA.
And I'm a movie producer.
One thing, Nix, I used to be a real player. When I was 18, I was flirting with every girl that I would see.
That's it. We're done. We're good here. You know what? I'm gonna leave you alone after this, DC.
But I can be on a plane tomorrow to Quebec if that's what you really want. I will be the tribute. I'll be the tribute, and you keep on reminding people that I'm older than you. So, but I'll show you a thing or two. I have been doing what I can to move money around and all that kind of stuff to donate. I've re-donated some of my own money. Next doesn't know that.
I'll send Grandpa by. Goddamn, man. Can I hang out now? Fucking cool, dude. Dude watches movies and is like, calm down, bro. It's like an action movie. Oh, calm down, bro. The explosions are too big, bro.
Why don't you have a day job? Why don't you go to work like real men?
Too dangerous.
Not mine. Oh, Pebbles, the world hates me. I don't know why.
going to be screaming as much anymore.
Our Clara, who aren't in the DC, sorta, in the Washington DC. Our Clara, who art in the DC, how to be thy Muma. From litigation come, thy war chest be done in the attic as it is in Washington. Give us this day our daily goose fat, and forgive us our EPOs, as we forgive those who take out EPOs against us. Lead us not into Botox, oh no, but deliver us from the herd. For thine is Mrs. Nick's house. The designer bags and the Blinky vapes forever and ever. Amen.
Are we feeling the love? Are we feeling the love? Yes, well, I'm feeling the love this afternoon. Let's take this off the screen. And yes, so you know the drill, how we start. I had no idea Nova Ray was live until like about 10 minutes ago. So, yeah. So I assume it'll be a quiet chat this afternoon. I believe she's reviewing Cali right now. Well, but we'll have ourselves some fun here. It doesn't matter. We'll have ourselves some fun. So Charlie Girl, Cam, Nutty's Neat, Glam Baby. Yes, hello, Charlie Girl. Capricorn, good to see you. Christy Girl Adventures, good to see you. Dub Kitty, way to put the, yes, glad you're putting in the emojis. Hello, Judy Booty, good to see you here. Tinkerbell, great to see the emojis up. Hello, Hollow, good to see you. David, all right. And yep, Capricorn Mermaid, great to see you. Creek Native Girl, always good to have you in the house. And there we go. And the world does hat you next. Well, he brings it on himself, doesn't he, Tinkerbell? Hello, Kate Winslet. This is a special treat having Kate Winslet in the chat. Shout out to everyone that's down in the wood pussy. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, Kate. Oh, man. Hello, Watcher. Shelly Ray, good to see you. Hello, Texas. You all can't plan for when others are streaming. You and Belinda both stream when is good for you. Thank you, Texas One. Thank you. You're absolutely right. Oh, you did? Well, thank you, Dove Kitty. Much appreciated. Hello, Lily. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad to see you here. Hello, Harry. Good to see you, too. And thank you, Texas, for your words of wisdom. Okay, and who else is here? Poppy, just going to be listening. That's okay. I'm glad you're here. Nobody goes after my ladybug. She doesn't want to go there. She will clock. Yes, where in the world is Clonka? That is the big question of YouTube and Twitter these days. Beggs is all alone at home with no adult supervision. Well, not that Clonka is actually an adult mentally, but you know what I mean. Beggsy is at home alone, I assume, with Lil Negs. But I assume. But Beggs is home alone. And he was on his live me playing video games and basically being even more delusional than usual, if that's even possible for him. He's going to take over the world. The most dangerous man on the planet who thinks work is too dangerous for him, who's too scared of water to take a shower. He's going to take over the world, boys and girls. Yeah. He's going to rule the world. Didn't you know that? Need to treat him with respect. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Oh, hell, I couldn't even say that with a straight face. My. Thank you. I appreciate that, Texas. Thank you very much. Clonka will break a... Oh, dear. Well, no, I don't want her to hurt herself. Yes, apparently that's the other talk of the town, Pam. The breakup between Traffic and Beggsy. Yes. DC is probably taking care of things. Her aunt in the lawsuit. I think you might be right, Texas. Honestly, apparently he's not in the even. Apparently, at least at the time he was streaming the stream we're going to be reviewing. She wasn't there. Like, she wasn't even at home. She wasn't even at home. She was gone. Yeah, exactly. Right on, Christy girl. It's okay. Yeah, the chat is wonky here. Yes, we're just getting started, Christy Claw. Great to see you here. Yeah, the chat is wonky. Unfortunately, I cannot do much about that. We'll just muddle the best way we can, right? Hello, Revenge of the Girds. Good to see you. DC went on vacation and forgot one detail. Ronald, cue the cover. Negs in a sweater holding his cheeks while Badge and Russ are looking through the window. Title, Bone Alone. Interesting concept. Yes. Clonka is an OAP, so she should be an adult squared, but she makes worse choices than my 10-year-old, no joke. Oh dear. Yeah. It sounds like you could be right. I don't know your child, but I'll take your word for it. He may have to leave his house to take over the world. Well, yeah, he has to. Remember, he's opening that brick and mortar. He's opening a store to give music lessons and TV lessons and selling old DVDs, dusty old DVDs. All right. And it's going to be like an antique roadshow of media, I suppose. Yes. And that's how they're going to gentrify Connorsville. Yes. Everybody's getting kicked out of the attic left, right, and center. I'm glad you brought that up because I saw something interesting on the farms this morning. That it looks like that that Malpal, she used to go hard for me on Twitter defending her precious Begsy. Now there's been some radio silence. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate it. And I find Malpal very annoying. But, it's telling she's not, she doesn't participate in the kissing contest with me on Twitter no more. That's a good thing. Anna Nicole distancing herself. Somebody who calls themselves Welfare Wig. I'm still wondering who that is. Welfare Wig, distancing themselves. It was on hang on. Let me get to, here we go. It was from the farmer is Betty. Yeah, the farmer is Betty. Okay, so the credit goes to Betty. Hello, Sidekick. Good to see you. I figured he was talking about the bodega the other day when he was talking about distancing himself from problematic people because he's going to be a businessman politician. Oh, he's going to be a politician too? Is he going to be running? Oh. Not that many coin throws lately either. No, they're not. Hello, Amber. Great to see you. Just got home. Well, I hope you're in good health. Kelly Jean, good to see you. Good to see you, Kelly Jean. The rest of the Mad Hatters. He's been pitiful without her there, too. You can tell he doesn't miss her. No, that shouldn't surprise anyone, right, Texas? No, shouldn't. Attic dwellers abandon ship, only bats are. Yeah, well, like methamphetamines, she's a devotee. Missy 007, Jana, it's a Jana, yeah, exactly. Hello, Joda, good to see you. The Tiger King, like the Tiger King, you said it. I don't know, Tinkerbell, I don't know. I'm getting vibes, remember where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? This is where in the world is Clonka. Hello, Krista. Can you see DC running for mayor? Honestly, no. Oh, God. Next is going to be a politician? You need to keep your crap hidden before you get elected. Not all over the web for years. Great point, Lily. Exactly. Exactly. But that's the thing, because he puts it all out there online that anybody vetting potential candidates for either the Democrats or the Republicans or any other political party anybody betting, it won't be a hard job because he puts it out there. He puts it all out there online. It won't be that hard to bet him, will it? Isn't that cute? Ron, for president. Wow. Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about state for something in the state legislature. Wow. Okay. Make America great again being the slogan. Oh, God. Hello, Scarlet Biz. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Yeah, she was. Yeah. I think that's possibly it. Yeah. Clonka is back in her crypt. We should have a poll. Yeah, we should put up a poll for shits and giggles. Hello, dirty Uncle Sal. Has anyone taken a peek into Beg's backyard to see if there's any new disrupted ground back there since Gertie has been MIA, or the basement hole where it puts lotion on its skin? No, can't say that I have. Since Clonka isn't there, Pebbles is probably soaked in tears again. Probably. And Bug too. Bug too. Bug is still there. Bug is still there. Yeah. The power couple of Connorsville. The power couple. They thought they were the power couple of Goral World. My goodness. Does he know that they have a dress code? I don't think so. That's possible. That's possible. Presidents of the Losers Club, maybe. No, that's too much responsibility. Yes, Texas, because let's remember, Begsy says work is too dangerous for him. Remember? It's just too dangerous for him. Hello, Harmony. Where are you, Harmony? Harmony in life. I don't see you in the chat, but everybody's saying hi, Harmony. I don't see you in the Harmony. Oh, my goodness. Hang on. There we go. Harmony in life. She gifted 20 members. Wow. She gifted 20 members. I apologize. Wow. Well, let's see who are the new lucky Mad Hatters or the returning gift. Yes. Let's see who is here. Okay. Let's see who is here. Oh, Harmony in Life, thank you so much for gifting 20 Mad Hatter memberships. Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny Hooker. Kelly Jean. Nope, message retracted. Kelly, okay, Swedish. Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny Hooker. Welcome back to the Mad Hatters. Rose, welcome back to the Mad Hatters. Debbie Plum, Pondu, welcome back to the Mad Hatters. Brenna Soprano, welcome to the Mad Hatters. B. Wolf, welcome back. Welcome back. Into the Mystic. Welcome. Andy, welcome back to the Mad Hatters. Bridget, welcome back. Tesla Gray, G, J, Aunt Maddie, all welcome back. Welcome back to the Mad Hatters. Porcupine Blossom, welcome back. Behind Blue Eyes, Unprotected Lex, Olivia in London. Agent Scrange, welcome back. No Fat Monty, welcome to the Mad Hatters. Pamela May, welcome to the Mad Hatters. Watcher. Yes, Harmony in Life, you rock. You do rock. You do rock. Thank you so much, Harmony. And all of you with your new Mad Hatter memberships or new membership renewals, give a huge thanks to Harmony in Life. She is very generous and she is an awesome lady. Thank you so much. Pebbles, the world hates me. Yes. Congratulations, everyone. There we are. Okay. So there we go. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, Janine Cook. Good to see you. Couple, perhaps. Power, no, none. Point taken, Joda. Point taken, Joda. Yeah, isn't it? And for those who wish to potentially be gifted memberships, be sure to turn on the settings, the gifted settings. When you go into the memberships, go into your settings and turn gifting on if you wish to be potentially gifted a membership. Yes. Okay. Wow. This is great. Greek, I caught you on Discord. You cracked me up. Oh, okay, cool. All right, Discord. So anyway, so we don't know where Clonka is, or she's probably visiting her aunt, yes. But it's fun to speculate. So I'm going to put a poll up just for shits and giggles. I'm going to put a poll up. Hang on. Let's see if I can do that first. Okay. Hang on, how do you put a poll? Start a poll. There we go. Okay, sorry. You know I'm old. You know I'm not cool. I'm from the early 1700s. Thus, I am not tech savvy. So here we go. Let's go. Okay. Here is Clonka. We're just gonna play, yeah, for shits and giggles. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. let's see. Let me think of another option. Cruise to. Okay, hang on. Skid Row. Okay, there we go. There you go. Here's a poll for you all to play. There we go. You can all play. Okay. All right. There we go. Just for shits and giggles. Yeah. I vote. Hey, Soft Reset. It's been a while since we've seen you. Hey. Chow Mein, good to see you. Touch Grass, great to see you too. Okay, we're getting a full house. I'm very happy. I'm very happy to see that. Okay. All right, back to the Begs. Yes. Point taken, Texas. Yes, back to the task at hand. So, anyways, you've got the poll, and Beggs is going to take over the world. He's also feeling sorry for himself. He's alone at home. He was home alone, at least for that particular stream. This stream is from a 4-wick candle who continues to do the Lord's work. So let me put my headset on, because when I don't put a headset on, I echo, or the YouTube videos echo. So here we go. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Wow. Okay. We got a full house. Okay. Is it wrong on pulling for Skid Row? I don't know. It looks that way, Janine Cook, that they are on the outs. They are no longer doing their, what did they call that? What did they call that thing where they did their little podcast? Well, they're not doing it no more. Okay. So, hello, Brenna. Great to see you, and welcome. Yes. All right. So she lives with Beg. So good point taken, Stuff Kitty. Point taken, Stuff Kitty. All right. Let's do this. It is from 4-wick candles, so we will not be taken down. All right. It's called 7/16/23. So that's the date. Beg's Live Me #2, high and denoise, whatever that means. Okay. Whatever that means. Okay. Here we go. So look at him. He recorded this with his cell phone, obviously, in the portrait position. I don't know why he did that way, but he did. Okay. So yeah. All right. Let's see it. And he's going to be playing video games soon. All right. Here we go. Oh my God, he's trying to fix his hair in the camera. He's trying to fix what's left of his hair in the camera. I love it. What is that noise in the background?
This is how I look so goddamn sexy on the internet. There you go.
What? Still full of yourself, aren't we, dude? Wow.
Today we're gonna play some video games. As I said, so games, hanging out, chilling, vibing, doing all that stuff.
Your audio sucks as usual.
You know how we do. This is how I do it. So, always good to see. We get a little bit done, a little bit more done.
What is that noise?
We discussed a lot of business. All it is wasted time. So what's up, guys? Welcome back. On a stream.
Sounds like a machine gun in the background.
because we hadn't played in a minute and we wanted to just jam. So I'm gonna sit here and play a little bit of video games, hang out with y'all, and see what kind of
What the hell is that? I'm gonna move it up. I'm gonna move it
and
up.
people don't ever get over shit, and that's their right.
Good God.
There are things I will never get over. And that's my right. It's my right to tell somebody, hey, screw you, man. I heard this shit you said. You're a dick. You're a dick.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Pegs?
It's not really so much as what people say, it's what they do.
Ah,
Because
really?
people can say all kinds of things in the heat of the moment. And that's a little easier to dial back and apologize for, right? Oh, I'm sorry I said that mean shit, right? Like when people start doing things that could ruin your life, that's a different thing. There's a totally different arena. That is a totally different arena, and
I apologize. I can't do much about the background noise.
sometimes apologies aren't good enough.
No, we know. I remember what you said, Beggs. And many of you in my chat would remember the best way, you're coming out of your mouth, the best way to apologize to you was to give you money. Yes. I guess the more money one gives, the more sincere the apology in the world according to Beggs. Right, Mr. One? Mm-hmm.
Accountability is really a person's way to salvation. Like people try to find salvation in Jesus and stuff. No, accountability, being held to a standard, being punished for your wrongs that's really the only way to exonerate yourself from anything
I thought it was to give you money.
criminal by nature. You have to be held accountable. You have to.
Yes, that includes you, doesn't it? Doesn't that include you and Clonka? Which you both do all to avoid accountability, you know, including your, I guess, now former buddy Traffic and his unhinged girlfriend, the very hairy AK, Miss AK. Mm-hmm. You do all to avoid accountability. So why don't you practice what you preach? How about that?
To pay your debt to whomever it is that you may have done wrong. Your debt will probably be to the courts, you know. It may be in the form of house arrest or real jail, prison, whatever. Maybe not even those. Maybe just a civil judgment. But accountability is the only salvation from this type of.
Good. Then why don't we start saving ourselves, Begsy? Why don't you start saving yourself?
Negativity. I've seen a lot of stuff that people are going to be dealing with for a long time after it's over. You know,
What are we talking about? What do you mean it's over? What is it exactly? What is it?
There's a lot of things that people are doing that are going to never go away for them.
Uh-huh.
And it's sad because I look at myself and I'm like, I'm 46. Don't really care to do all that stuff anymore. People are very, very, very cruel. People are very, very, very evil, really, and degenerate. And
I know. I'm reviewing one such individual right now. Reviewing you. Dang. Coming to you guys in chat. Coming to you guys. Hey, Chicago girl. Good to see you. Hello, drum set. Great to see you, Melissa. Yes. McFly, hello. Welcome to Straight Talk in Fedora. It certainly looks like a rat's nest, doesn't it? It does, yes. Hello, unprotected Lex. Poopa Balls. Oh, right on. Thank you, Poopa Balls. Thank you. Yeah, rock on. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, Touch Grass, I'm sorry you're not doing too well. Okay, I'm going to be lurking today. My hands aren't. Oh no, rest your hands, Touch Grass, and I hope they're better soon. No, we don't, Beggs. We don't threaten to murk people in the heat of the moment or say we're gonna release nudes. Most of us go to a job in the heat of the moment, scumbag. You said it. You said it. No stress, touch grass. Exactly. No touch grass, rest your hands. It's all right. My hands, yeah, I hear it. Cases of things like arthritis or carpal tunnel, right? He is. He is indeed Chicago girl. Was he passing out money on his apology tour? Oh, wait. No, it wasn't sincere, Kelly. No, it wasn't sincere. Yes, good to see Melissa always. Obtuse and nefarious, clutching my pearls. Skeeter won the internet. Yes, he did. He did it better. He does it better. He does the best parodies. He does the best parody, indeed. Okay, yeah. We owe him money right now. In fact, STFC, how dare you steal his Oscar-winning content? I know. Will $100 make him feel better? Oops, sorry, I don't have that. Payday is next week. Oh, dang. Oh boy. Hello, Agni. Good to see you. Hello. Yeah, accountability, buddy. You said it. You said it, drum set. Great to see you. Touch grass. I kind of know what that's like. Just got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis because my hands got real bad. I knew anyway because my mom had it and I knew. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that, Lally. Hello, Joda. He should pay me money for having to tolerate his nonsense. Texas one. He should pay all of us. He should be paying all of us. He's going to do something stupid to himself. Blame it on everyone. Well, that's a given, drum set. That's his modus operandi, isn't it? That's his modus operandi. Okay. Well, hon, leave Ms. Locklear alone, please. That's all I'll say. Thank you in advance. Okay. McFly, those struggle strands are barely hanging on. Yes. Fedora, why does he always wear a bandana and a hat? I never got that look. No, me either, Hoopa Balls. What's more important, the big question I have, how does he fit? When I did my last Begs parody, and I tried to put a baseball cap, and it was an adjustable one in the back to top it all up. It was adjustable. And I tried to put it on over the bandana in my head, and it just didn't fit. Just wouldn't fit. Yeah. And Bridget, I just came because I got an email saying I was gifted a membership. I was guessing. Yes, it was from Harmony in Life, Bridget. Yeah, it was. And welcome back to the Mad Hatters, Bridget. Okay. He's probably watching right now with a pencil and paper writing down names. Probably he's never had a sharp pencil. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No. And yep. Lex, I am doing pretty fabulous. How you doing? Good. Good. Okay, please, no fighting in the chat. Please, just ignore each other. If you can't deal with each other, please ignore each other. This is not directed at anybody in particular. Just asking if you can't get along, just block each other or hide each other. I mean, you know what I mean? Or ignore each other. Yeah. Guess the sun shines on everyone, Harmony. Yeah. Let the girl rest in the AC. Yes, exactly. Let the girl rest in AC. Oh God, oh God, I'm sorry, Touch Grass. That doesn't sound like fun at all. I hate parodies, but that one he did was pretty funny. Parodies are just not my cup of tea. That's fair enough, Fupa. That's fair enough. It's not for everybody. Touch Grass, oh Lord, that is tough. I hope you come out on the other side, but yeah, we hope so too. Yes, he is Chicago. Kelly Jean, hey, Battle Buddy. A little behind in the chat because it's acting weird. Happy you are here. Yeah, the chat is wonky. I'm sorry to say the chat is wonky. There isn't much we can do about it. It's been wonky in other people's chats too, so it's not just me. Lex, I really be begs and could benefit if he just see the beauty in something in the yard. Yeah, I hear you there. But apparently, I don't know, he just lets the dogs out to do their doo-doo and he doesn't even clean up after them. You know what I mean? I guess Negs just has a tiny head, no harm done, because the brain he has doesn't need much space. No. That's fair enough, Cow Mane. That's fair enough. It's okay, Texas. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Perhaps he could borrow some of his girl or GR hair extensions. You never know. Listening while preparing dinner. Texas me, of course. No, I'm not talking to anybody in particular. Okay. No worries, hon. We can do this together. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Texas is trolling me. Texas is trolling you. Wow. Joda, teamwork makes the dream work. I like that saying, Relax. I like that saying. Okay, hello. All right, you troublemaker, you. Troublemaker. I was too busy constructing the perfect wrong sentence about bags. That's fine. That's fine. There. Let me see the poll. Let me see the poll, okay? Hang on. Let's see the poll. 54 say visiting the aunt. 18% say living in her car. 9% he's back at the Versace mansion. 19% that was in second place. Skid Row. Let me see. We'll leave. Well, no, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it up. We'll leave it up for a bit. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back. Hello, Steph. Good to see you. All right. Let's get going. All right. Let's continue. Again, I apologize for the background noise in his video. Unfortunately, he's playing a very loud video game, and I have no idea how to. Yeah.
And just deviants and degenerates. Never really chose in life at any point to surround myself with those type of people, even fight with them IRL. So why would I do it on the internet? Of course, it was for money for a minute, but like.
I wonder if he's referring to traffic here. All this, he's referring to traffic.
I think there's something. I have a gift.
What?
I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that I have a gift.
Oh, let's hear it.
And I would rather use it in other ways if I can. That's all. If this gift is able to make people either really like me or really, really hate me, like there's like no middle ground with me. It's weird.
Dude, the so-called gift is a curse. Okay, you're mixing them up again. It's a curse. Nobody likes you other than a real devotees like Missy 007. Yeah. And methamphetamines.
Then surely that gift could be used for positive elsewhere, outside these arenas of war that everybody gathers in every day as soon as they wake up, you know? And if I have a gift, then I'm better than that by far. I'm better than that, and I'm better than anybody that's participating in it for sport. That's just how I feel about it. And I'm not trying to be pretentious and saying I have a gift, but like...
You just did, and you do sound pretentious. Good God. You know, you could at least stop playing your video game to talk to your audience, you know. This is rude.
I've been told that I have a gift. I don't know what type of gift it is. I can only identify that one. The gift of gab. I'm a good talker, and I bring the worst out in people, and I don't.
You have the gift to grift. That's pretty much it. The gift to grift.
I don't know why. Because I don't. Not people I like. I don't bring the worst out in people that like me. It's the people that don't like me. Because I'm shocked sometimes when I hear about somebody that I used to fuck with doing something, and I'd be like, damn, really? They did that? That's wild, because I wouldn't have tolerated that. Very bizarre.
Oh, you tolerate all kinds of shit. As long as they're either giving you money or doing your dirty work. Let's be real.
All right. Oh, wow, we had beat 39 to 489. Wow, they killed it. But this phenomenon of people not being allowed to move on and be better. Oh, it's because it was 2 versus 8. Yeah, that helps. Anyway.
No, people are allowed to be better and to move on. I love a good redemption story as much as the next, but here's the thing. Dude, you should be taking your own advice. If that's really what you believe, you need to take your own advice. I mean, you're still beefing with people from 7 years ago. Okay, maybe not 7 years ago, 5 years ago. 5-6 years ago. Okay? Yeah, Yaba, Sam, MFW, Witty Widow. Like, you're still a Skeeter, of course. You're on these old beefs still. Okay? You're beefing over old beef still. So you should take your own advice. That's number one. And number two, yes, you can move forward and all that. But someone, someone who you might have wronged, no matter how you might have apologized, it's not, depending how you hurt them or whatever, they're not obliged to move on with you. They're not obliged to say, okay, all's forgotten and I love you again. No, it doesn't work that way. Maybe for some it might, but not with everybody, that's for sure. But again, take your own advice.
It's really bizarre when somebody's like, leave me alone, I'm trying to be better. Not using myself as an example, but anybody does that and people continue to harass them. And it's so weird. And I don't understand how the whole internet doesn't look at that and go like, dude, they asked to be left alone, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I just want to use what I have right now for good.
What do you have exactly to use for good, though? I'm not talking about dusty old DVDs or your grip starter and your GoFundMe and so-called make you whole again. Well, we don't get what you got.
Because it's not benefiting me to interact with these individuals. They just keep abusing systems that are designed to protect innocent people. I resent that.
What?
I resent that as a survivor of abuse. Not from.
And that is still up for question.
My parents, by the way, no abuse in my home. I have to make that very clear. I take exception to that, especially the stories I heard while I was in Nashville. Like, calling CPS on people because you don't like them. You mean like these?
Dude, you called CPS on Yaba, did you not? Calling CPS on people you don't like. Did you not call CPS on Yaba?
These people do not believe that there is an inherent danger in this home. They know they've been making it up for years.
Oh yes, there's an inherent danger in the home. Yes. Pebbles and Bug on patrol. God dang, the fearless watchdogs. Good God, even Pebbles, the little ankle biter, would be more fearless than him. God dang.
But like to hear that there's some kid out there being beat on by a giant man and they're doing drugs around him while the cops are outside.
Who are you talking about? What giant man? Who are you talking about? Hold on a second, please. Hold on a second. Dang, I couldn't. Okay. Sorry about that. It was a phone call from somebody else. Okay. Let's go. All right, here we go. So here we go. Let's go up a bit. CC, hello. He can't help it. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick, by the way, CC. He can't help it. He's drawn to old beef. Pretty sure that's one of Clara's nicknames. I like that, old beef. You imagine, the pillow talk at night, more like, hey, old beef. She's there. Hey, babes. Hey, babes. Hey, old beef. Okay, give me my allowance. Let's get this over with. There we go. Oh, dang. Oh, God. Lely T, did you see where he confessed? Where he confessed he doesn't really know if he's Irish? I missed that. And he always likes to say he's half Irish, half Dutch, right, Texas? Yeah. I don't know. You said that after I mentioned years ago. I mentioned I was half Dutch. My father is Dutch. He was from Rotterdam. I don't know. I don't know. It's always slow in the attic. It's all reacting the same stuff pretty much every day you've said it. You have never tried to be better, you POS. That's true, David. What did he do with Clonka? Do we know? Not only years ago, which is bad, but he creates new enemies like he Chapo or something. I know, right? Soft reset. I know. I know. Maybe that's why Clonka's run away. He's run away from home. Clonka ran away from home. Oh yeah, absolutely, Texas. Oh yeah, Poopa. I guarantee that he resents himself. I can guarantee that. Mm-hmm. Your parents failed, plain and simple. He has, even if he has some Irish blood, doubtful, we don't accept him, so he can just fuck right off. Right on, Lely, right on. Giant man. Oh no, alert the media. I don't even know who he's referring to, Cece. I don't even know. No one in NC, while he was on vacation, told him harrowing tales. People don't tell total strangers that stuff. No, they don't. You're right, they don't. He was thinking about them, and he's just consumed by child abuse. I know, it's sick, isn't it? It's sick. Hello, B. Wolf. Good to see you. This is after the destruction he and Clara left on channels in the community where he's preaching the gospel with Bible in hands. And he always said he never believed in God, right, Christy? He always used to say that. He didn't believe in God. But lately, he's doing a lot of God talk, a lot of religious talk, like you got to get right with Jesus and all that stuff, right? And he's been doing a lot of that lately. Wonder what's provoking this kick. And it's certainly not Clonka, because Clonka is a self-admitted atheist, right? Like, as a Jewish woman, she's a non-practicing Jew, right? She's a self-admitted atheist. So I wonder where he's getting this religious kick from. Yeah, it's old beef. God. Yeah, he does, B. He does. Oh, yeah, absolutely, God Girl. Absolutely, God Girl. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick, God Girl. Welcome, we're happy to have you along for the ride. Yeah. An Irish person, we don't claim him. Right on. I watched some great Irish comedian the other night. He had this whole bit that everyone is a bit Irish because the Irish use loving as their diplomacy. That's sweet. I like that. Reminder, his mother still washes his shit-stained undies. Nearly 50-year-old. This is true. He thought this was a flex somehow. He thought this was a flex. Oh, my God. Hello, DZX. Good to see you. Crash Panda. Good to see you here. What's going on with him now? Well, he's playing a video game. He's feeling sorry for himself. He doesn't know why people won't let him redeem himself, or he won't redeem himself for other people. It's quite confusing, really, and I think he's high. Yes. Yes. It's like force. We can feel it. Hey, T-Bird. Good to see you. Good to see you, T-Bird. Hey, the vintage camera girl. Good to see you, dude. You're American. You're American. Neither Irish nor Dutch is an ethnicity or a race. Celtic, maybe. Nordic, maybe. Good point, vintage. Good point. All right. All right. So, Poopa, does anyone know of him about Dick or Dunn? It sure appears to be that way. And the person I think he's talking about, except for the giant man part, who I still don't know who that is, for the most part, he's talking about distancing himself from people. He's distancing himself from traffic, but I think about other people in the attic as well. Yeah, it is strong. Exactly. It's a Celt. I'm going to show you something. Okay, this was from Betty on the Farms. Okay, hang on. This was from Betty on the Farms. This is interesting. I'm just showing you how some of his attic players are distancing themselves now. They're distancing themselves. Okay, so here we go. They're not in any particular order. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so this is from Anna Nicole. Remember Anna Nicole? channel paying all that in every chat and goes on all the panels. Okay, it says, okay, there she says, the way people bring up Negs every time they see my name, you'd think I was dating him. No, we know you're not dating him. We never thought that, Anna Nicole, only in your brain, which I have to wonder, dear. Were you fantasizing about dating the dude by chance? Were you hoping that he would drop Clonka for you? Because nobody was thinking that you were dating him. Nobody. I hate to break everyone's hearts, but I'm a happily married woman from Canada. Okay, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm not a member of Negs' community. I'm just not a hater. Well, you are if you're a member of Begsy's community, but okay. I don't know him. He's done nothing to me. Oh, I know nothing. Anybody remembers that show, Hogan's Heroes from the 70s? And Sergeant Schultz? I know nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Okay. Because you're all okay. I'm not associated with Negs. This is Welfare Wig. Okay. Welfare Wig. They claim. I always wondered who Welfare Wig was. I always wondered. Some have said that it was a compilation of Beggs and Traffic and all of them together. But now I'm not so sure. Or I don't know. Could be them playing a game. Welfare Wig. I'm not associated with Negs and DC, so you spamming their images because you think you're doing something is hilarious. Boy, okay. All right. So here's Mallory, Malpal, Bees and Beezer. Okay. Some of these people are totally obsessed with Beggs. Well, no, dear, you came to defend him at every shot you took. Okay? Every shot you took at me. Okay, dear? No. You always jump to his defense. You haven't done so as of late, and I appreciate that, but no. Anyways, but now I guess he's done with Begsy too. They can't think about anything else. So however they can associate with him, that's what they'll do. Not sure what they achieve by doing that, but I'm sure it's something. Oh, boy. Okay. So, Anna Nicole, going forward, if people want to keep bringing him up for no reason out of the blue, you're getting blocked. Blocked, I tell you. Blocked, I tell you. People need to stop projecting their past relationships, drama, and bullshit onto other people. It's weird. Okay, well, then follow Malpal's example. Don't rush to his defense, then. Don't rush to his defense. It's that simple. Okay. It's that simple, dear. Oh, here's one called Puff the Magic Gadget. I have no idea who that is. I think people are just trying to warn you. I have watched him screw over everyone. He is ever known on YouTube, which is true. No lie there, Puff. No lie there. And there's Anna Nicole. Okay. Warn me about what? I do not talk to Negs. I helped him by sending him a stream or a clip once. I've been in some of his Rumble chats. If he's talking about something I find interesting, people just assume. I've helped a lot of people by sending them streams. You'd be surprised. Ooh, somebody's backing away. Somebody's trying to distance themselves. Methinks you doth protest too much, dear Anna Nicole. Mm-hmm. And this is for Welfare Wig. I'm not associated with Negs because I have never had a single word exchanged with him. I am here to post about Hussy and a few other weirdos. I'm not here to be in anyone's little clique. You're free to think that, though. Your opinion is not going to change reality. All right. So that we're seeing here, people are distancing themselves. If Bug is there, I thought I saw Bug in the stream. But anyways, yeah. I saw Bug. Did people who's leave him too? I wouldn't be surprised. Run, Pebbles, run! Run, Pebbles. Hello, damn it, Amber. Good to see you. Good to see you, damn it, Amber. Okay. All right. So let's go. Okay. All right. Let's go. We're going to go back to the stream now. The noisy stream. Okay.
Some meathead cop is outside with some weird social worker asking me for urinalysis while some boy's probably getting beaten. It's that's just always going to stick in. That'll never leave me.
I thought you said you never had. I thought you said CPS never ever asked you for a urine test. Now you're saying they demanded your urine. Which is it, Beggs? You can't even keep your own lies straight, can you? I remember how you used to say CPS demanded Yaba provide a urine sample or a drug test. I remember you used to say that a lot. Now you're saying that about and you said they never did that with you, and now you're saying no. This is an example of the projection. So you projected what happened to you onto Yaba. Just one example, one time, one of the many numerous times that I've lost count of that you do that. God dang, you can't even keep your lies straight.
That would never, ever leave me. That story will haunt me until I die. Dude,
it's not like a gang of cops went in riot gear with machine guns. It was just a cop and a social worker asking to come in to talk to you and maybe submitting a drug test. Take it easy. If you think that's traumatizing, god dang, you're soft. Dang, you're soft.
Haunt me. And it's sad, and I can't do nothing about it. But he's in a better place now. You know, that's not saying he's dead. It's just he's in a better place. Literally in a better place.
Who's in a better place? Who's in a better place? Are we back to Mason now?
Sad.
Like
sad.
Your life.
I hate personal internet, so I'm going to go terrorize their child who was saved from it.
No one is terrorizing your child but you. You've been terrorizing your own child. You're the one that chose to take him on a perp walk of the neighborhood. You chose to do that. Nobody told you to do that. If anything, people would strenuously advise against it.
Abuse. Because I'm a fucking cool person. Oh, internet funny. And there's actually, like I've been saying, and it was confirmed to me, story after story after story. See, the only thing I can think is like the people who do this are shitty parents too.
Oh, like you. Like you. Okay. Again, we're projecting. Okay. Got it.
I mean, that just seems logical to me, you know? It seems like that's like a little bit of projection. Hey, I'm streaming. But you can come up. I don't care.
Moving ahead.
I get a trench digging shovel from the Korean War and put it in a Walmart bag and throw it in the trash. I can't do the warm hand. I can't do it. Just can't do it. It gets.
Thanks. This is your brain on drugs again, isn't it? Okay. Get off them damn drugs.
Sit there, the flies get to eat. The cycle of life begins again. I mean, it's not hard to remember where you poop because it's like Poop Mountain. You know, I mean, like people are like scaling it. There's like hippies. You know, my friend died on me. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't pick it up. I'm sorry, your friend's dead.
What the hell?
Pebbles.
Yeah, you high. Dang.
This poop is gone in like less than 24 hours. That's why I never picked it up.
So he admits to never picking up the dog's crap. The dog does her duty on the street or on the sidewalk. He admits to never picking it up. Oh, Beggs, aren't you lucky you don't live in Montreal? Because you know what the fine is when you're caught not picking up after your dog? The fine starts at $500 around here. Yeah, it starts at $500 if you don't pick up after your dog here in Montreal. Obviously, there's no law like that in Connorsville, Indiana.
I don't know. It's like a delicacy to some birds around here or something.
Yes, let's feed the birds dog shit. Let's do that.
Oh, I got bloated up.
What?
I made Slade go out and clean it up last time. I cleaned it up the first time. I made him go out. I made him go out and clean it up again. But last night I took it for a walk. He pooped in not in somebody else's yard, but there's like this empty lot, and he pooped right at the corner of it. And I was like, but it was by the pedo house, so I didn't care. So
it's by the pedo house. Okay, got it. So you take your dogs around, you walk in front of the pedo houses, and you take your dogs around to poop right over there. Okay. I can't with this guy, man. God. Dude. Oh, God.
I just kept it pushing, baby.
Why are you walking? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. If I knew there was a PDF in my neighborhood and I knew exactly where they live, I would make it a point, even if it is the longer way to get from point A to point B. Let's say I'm going to the bus stop, okay? I'm going to the bus stop, and let's say I usually turn left out my front door and then a right, and then I'm at my bus stop, okay? But if I knew that I was going that way and I was passing in front of a PDF house, I would make it a point to go the opposite direction, turn right instead of left, and take the long way to the bus stop. That's just me. Or if I could, I would move. If I could, I would move. If I could. But if I couldn't, people are stuck, like me, then I would just make it a point to go the other way.
So I did. I just didn't.
I'm so enjoying this riveting conversation about dog poop.
I just didn't know he pooped there. Dump it all there. It would be so much poop. Oh God, it would be overwhelming within a week. It would be. It would be like, oh my God, so much poop. Is there an elephant in the area? No, just a very anxious boxer. That's all.
Yeah, I wonder why that poor dog, Bug, the boxer, is anxious. Maybe because Mama's not around. Maybe that could have something to do with it. His Mama's not around. Although he should be used to that by now. And remember, she was leaving him behind all the time. I don't know. Maybe you make him anxious? Yeah, maybe it's you who makes him anxious.
Poop mountain. Breeze, I hope you're doing well, hon. It becomes a national landmark. I'm like, man, really? Oh, that was a free-for-all. Duh, that's why I didn't know what was going on. I'm a freaking dumbass. Dude, I gotta wash these blankets and stuff tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on. We all know you don't do your own laundry. You mean your mama's going to wash your blankets?
It never ends, does it? It never ends. I know from experience. It never ends. I've had a young one and an infant. My first two are 2 years apart.
Oh, shut it, Beggs. You never took care of them as babies, as infant babies. Even little Negs, you got him already. He was a toddler. Okay, he had already passed that infant stage of his life. You never raised a baby, an infant, a newborn. You never did.
Yeah, it's tough. Then my second two are 2 years apart. I had a 4-year gap. I gave myself time to be even further in debt. I'm glad you're good. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. No. Have a kid, and then wait till the other one is like 14, then have another kid. So at least you get some help until they're a toddler. And that'll break them.
Oh, please tell me you're not planning to have other children. Please tell me you're not. I mean, we know that's not possible with Clonka. But who's to say you ain't fooling around behind her back? I mean, yeah, I know what I'm suggesting is quite the phenomenon. It's quite the feat that a younger woman would want to have anything to do with him without a 10-foot pole in between them. But stranger things have happened.
Wanting to have a kid. I'll be like, F that. I ain't doing that. I don't want nothing to do with that. No babies for me.
Well, that's a relief because I don't think anybody wants you to looking after a baby. No one.
I never babysat or took care of anybody's kids. I just absolutely refused to. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to babysit. People were like, can you watch my kid? Nope. Why? Because.
Trust. Well, that's probably a good thing because Lord only knows how traumatizing it might have been for a child. You babysitting other people's children when you can't even raise your own.
Anything can happen, and I'm not going to be blamed for it. Like your kid chokes on something in my house because it's not baby proof. Nah, I'm good, thank you. 9 and 14-year gaps. Yeah, mine are. There was a 4-year gap, and then the next 2 were 2 years apart. So I had 4 kids. Let's see. There was between the youngest and the oldest. There's
We already know who your kids are. Let's move on. And the third one, we already know you didn't raise them. You signed away your parental rights. Let's move on. All right, let's go.
How's that possible to be overstimulated, agitated, and calm all the same?
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I learned from a very young age the dangers of guns. But he taught me. We'll just not get into that. Anyway, he taught me the dangers and how dangerous a gun was and gun safety and how to.
Well, a gun in your hands would definitely be dangerous. I wouldn't argue that.
Clean a gun and how to reload bullets, like how to use your casings and reload and none of that.
Wow, quality time. Quality time.
Not much stuck, but I know how to use a firearm. I know how to load a pistol, and I know how to take the safety off, put one in the chamber, fire it. Very easy. It's not rocket science, really. Well, I mean, it kind of is, because the bullets and the velocity and the fuel. And they get out of a brigade, they can see it from my. So, checking my game archives out, see if there's anything good on the cloud.
Really?
Is that like I'm not? And this is pathetic. This is like this is like an NA meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been clean for about 3 weeks from Twitter. It's pathetic, but it's not because internet addiction is a real thing, and I think a lot of the behavior that you're seeing.
Internet addiction. Yes. Well, at least you admit you have a problem. Oh, wait a minute. No, not quite. He didn't. He's saying other people do. Right. Protection once again. Right. Got it.
Out of people, and the abuse of substances is a byproduct of that. Because if you take mentally ill people
mentally
and
ill
you put them in
okay.
an even more intense situation that may put them in. Well, you've seen what people have claimed victim to. Well, he played lyrics to a song. People are wild, man. So,
are you telling your life story to us? Okay.
Lonely people who have mental illness and substance abuse issues go online and take it out on other people.
Oh, you are telling your life story. Okay. Coming to you guys in chat. Good grief. Good grief. It's not just weed he's on. Look at him. No, I know it's not just weed. No. David, not with the paranoia he has. No. Hello, Sarah's Beth. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Check. Good to see you here. So he supposedly owns firearms, but telling us, yes, yeah, I've seen guns. Okay. I know he can't keep his lies straight, Soft Reset. Yep. He can't. He cannot keep his lies straight. Hello, Sam Joseph. It's been a while since we've seen you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So, first of all, Negs, dog poop is terrible fertilizer. It contains too much meat. Thank you. Yes, it is. Oh, dear Lord. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, he is. Hello, Ruthie. Hello, Ruthie. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. He needs help. DC, get him some. DC, get him some. I think she likes him like this, though. That's the thing. It's the only way she can pretty much manage him. I really think she likes him this way. You didn't even want to look after your own kids. I know that. Yeah, we know. Can't believe everyone hates him. I know. Can't think why. Can't imagine why, eh, Melissa? No one asked him to babysit because he gives off predator vibes. Yep, he sure does. Shave his face, DC, like AK don't shave hers. AK shaved her face this morning. Get on camera. Yes. No, he can't. No, he can't. Get the Sam raised 1 out of 4, and even then, you know, Melissa, he did not have that child from infancy. He took over that child's care when he was a toddler, when he was about 2 or 3. So well past the infancy, newborn stage of life. That's how he feels about everything. Not responsible. Exactly. Who the hell would ask him to look after their kids? I don't know. What about all those high schoolers he babysat? Puck, anyone? Ugh, I shudder to think, drum set. I shudder to think. Dang. Yeah, exactly. Yep, what rumor story is this? I don't know. One of many. One of many. He thinks owning guns makes him tough. Kids in Texas get their first hunting rifle at the kindergarten. Really? I did not know that, Melissa. I did not know that. No one hates more begs than begs. I could buy that. Hey, Melissa, Texas rules. I started shooting and learning gun safety so young in Texas. Okay. Yeah, wow. I did not know that about Texas. Did not know that. I've never been. Okay, let's go, Beggs.
Right, and I know that views and subs and money are addicting because believe me, there was a time where I weathered it all because all I wanted to do was pay my bills. All right, don't do that anymore. And it feels so good. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the poll, hang on. Forgot to tell you the results of the poll. I'm going to shut the poll down. Okay, we're going to shut the poll down. So visiting her aunt wins out. And in second place, it's Skid Row. Third place, living in her car. And in last place, back at the Versace mansion. Okay, so we're going to end the poll right now. Thank you all for voting. And this absolutely nonsensical and pointless poll that just existed solely for shits and giggles. All right. And remember when I said Mallory Dawn was leaving me alone for a while? Oops. I spoke too soon. She dropped a comment on my short. The short where I imitated AK, like it was supposed to be a AK cams up, and I was shaving. I was shaving. Yeah. Well, there's Mallory Dawn said, where did your teeth go? Accidentally shaved them down? No, dear, I swallowed them. Yeah. So Mallory Dawn is still doing the bodega's bidding. Isn't that adorable? Ain't that adorable? She's still doing their bidding. All right, back to the stream. Yeah.
I wish a lot more people would follow suit.
Uh-huh.
I really wish they would. I really wish they would. I wish that when I asked people for help that they set an example, but they didn't. I don't know, man. I'm disappointed.
Set an example how? How? What do you mean?
But like, do I care? No.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's not that fucking deep. It's not.
Oh, but to you it is. To you it is, because you use it to avoid accountability. Yeah. Remember accountability? That little word you mentioned at the earliest on in this stream. Yeah, that.
Because you cannot be a victim.
No.
Of something that you. How do I put this? If you know that burner is hot and you touch it, you're not a victim of being burned. If somebody else left it on and you fell and you got burned, now you're a victim of being burned. But if you
So what are you suggesting? I mean, we know you bring on your own misfortunes. You bring them on yourself. But you're saying other people turned on the proverbial burner without your knowledge and you slipped and fell right into it? Metaphorically speaking, of course. Is that what you're trying to tell us? Okay.
see it and you go, oh, and then you talk about it for the next 10 years, you're not a victim. So it's like, just what are you supposed to do with all this, man?
I don't know.
This shit is so stifling for everybody involved. I mean, it's really stunting a lot of people's emotional growth, I believe, as adults. Because it's become very cliquish, very...
Well, that's what your girlfriend is like, exactly like. Clonka. Remember, she feels like she's back in high school. The first time that she visited your attic with all the wood paneling and stuff, she felt like she was back in high school. Very immature.
But everybody's adults, so they now they can go file things with the courts. They can go make calls. They can make call agencies, and there's a lot of people with lots of time on their hands because they don't have jobs. I mean, there's a lot of people I don't like. I wish they would work on that. I wish they'd work on their mental health because it's not like me throwing shade because
You are throwing shade. If it's not throwing shade, what would you call it? What would you call it? How about you work on your own mental health and stop worrying about the mental health of others?
I know what a big part of my problem.
I mean, if we're all supposedly your enemies, why bother with us?
Is, and it was my mental health.
I mean, why would you care about our mental health is the better question. Why would you care?
People need to work on it. You can't look at these situations and tell me that this is normal and that it's just entertainment. Not when you're messing with people's real lives and lying about people. No. That's not entertainment, sweetheart.
It isn't?
That's mental illness.
Ah. You want to know that, right? Yeah, you want to know.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably going to be pretty hard-pressed to hear me say a negative word about many people. Am I like mentioning names? Never, ever. But, like, I don't know anything negative I could say that would make their situation any better. You know, as I sit here right now thinking about this.
You should drop names. I mean, if you're talking shit about somebody, you should at least drop names. Is he referring to Trashik? I wonder who he could be referring to. Trashik?
I've said everything there is to say. Why would I need to say anything more? I meant what I said. I don't care if people don't like what I said. And that's pretty much it. My real life was invaded. Nobody helped. Not even my former friends. They couldn't get off their pedestals of hate long enough to call out what's actually wrong. You know? So, shedding some dead weight that I will never miss. But I really wish that everybody would work on their mental health.
Start by working on your own mental health. Any questions? God, that was exhausting.
I'll get it. I don't get it.
Dang.
I mean, it's like.
Okay, so he's got another T-shirt on. Oh my God! So he changed clothes. He's got a fedora on, and he's wearing a white shirt. Okay.
It's like getting diagnosed with lung cancer, right? That's treatable. And people are like, and you keep smoking.
Actually, lung cancer is considered one of the more serious cancers. Do people survive it? Yeah, but the odds are never that great. Let's be real. The odds are never that great. But let Beggs explain lung cancer to us, okay? Let's hear Dr. Beggs, Dr. Beggsy, explaining lung cancer to us.
Okay, right? It doesn't make any sense. Thank you, Love. I appreciate you. Like, yeah, I got a diagnosis of the lung cancer. They said I could survive if I quit smoking and I got the treatments. That's the way I look at it, because...
Dude, you smoke. You smoke. You know as like I do, cigarettes are addictive. In fact, here in Canada, when they did a study, it was listed third after heroin and alcohol. Cigarettes came in third place. They're addictive. Yes, a lot of people, they should quit smoking. I have seen people with full-on emphysema. They're on oxygen or COPD. They're still smoking. Should they be? No, absolutely not. But it is addictive. It is addictive. Beggs, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. And here you are. You still smoke, dude. And yeah, I got a news flash for you. It's already been proven time and again that vaping is as bad as smoking actual cigarettes for your health. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Popcorn lung is a thing, dude.
Because mental illness is, and it's called mental illness.
We're back to mental illness. Okay.
It's an illness.
Calling Sigmund Freud. Calling Sigmund Freud. But we need him.
So I know I started taking mine serious and got rid of anybody else. I'm going to surround myself with people who aren't going to take not respect me and not respect my mental health, right? Stirring the pot every day.
Are you talking about traffic? Oh, yeah. This means look, you're both evil. You're both evil.
You know,
as far as I'm concerned, you deserve each other.
You get people going.
You deserve each other.
A fucking disrespectful thing to do. It is. Especially if you know somebody's suffering. Have you ever watched somebody suffer from being like unhappy or depressed? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a thing to do, from what I understand. I've never really watched anybody be depressed, I guess. Maybe it's because I've always been wrapped up in my own shit.
Well, that would be the first truth that you're saying in this entire stream, yeah.
But I've heard an outside observer's opinion, and I wasn't offended by it in any way because I was like, wow, well, yeah, I mean, I am fucking miserable, so yeah, I guess, goddamn, yeah, maybe everybody could see it. Who knows? And we've talked about, like, one of the things that I resent about this entire thing that is out of my control is that it's unfair. To me, it feels unfair to people around me because it's not fucking personal.
What are you talking about? Word salad.
I try to be honest with everybody. Like, hey, I don't feel too good today.
You wouldn't know honesty if it hit you in the face.
I take the space I need and whatnot. But, you know, also, you got to understand that when I get in those moods, like if I may say something that's not a big deal and think it's a huge deal that is just altered everybody's life in the fabric of time. And there's that guilt that is just fabricated by my mind because there's got to be something, right? Cannot worry about nothing. Yay, we won against what's his name. So I'll be honest with you, I felt fucking useless, except when it came to making sure that little boy was safe, fed, had.
Oh no, you can't even do that correctly, dude. You can't. You keep putting him in the line of fire online. You take him on perp walks. No, you can't even do that correctly.
The best of everything. I knew when it came to that I was good. I was good at that.
No, you're not.
I was a good dad.
No, you're not.
Before that, I completely felt useless.
Well, you still are. Let's be real. You still are useless. You're very useless. You're dead weight at this point. Yeah.
There have been a few times that I felt pretty useless with he's had the best and always had, even when we had to downsize, I slept on the couch, he got the bedroom, but he still had.
And that turned out to not be true, didn't it? He's still holding on to that story, but turned out it was not true. He was in Section 8 housing back in the day. And somebody had mentioned something about subsidized housing. They usually wouldn't allow that. If you've got a kid, at least here anyway with subsidized housing, the kid has to have their own room. And that would be insistence for youth protection as well. I assume for CPS it would be the same thing. Yeah.
Just closed, and I would bat for him all the time. But I was in a deep depression for Jesus, 2 years, man. Too long. 2 years too long. And see, I had a chance at one time because I was like a manager of this place. Managed a lot of. Oh, it's a storm. I've managed a lot of places, worth a lot of money, millions and millions of dollars.
Really?
I've been trusted with it.
Well, there's a reason nobody trusts you because you did rob that. Rob or you stole from that Blockbuster, was it? The record that your mother had expunged. Here's the thing: everybody has always bailed you out. Everybody, usually your mom, and now it's Clonka to some degree, but it's still your mom for the most part. But you always expect somebody to bail you out, always.
And I have a GED. They didn't care. They saw that I was capable and intelligent, and through my persistence, I said, give me a chance. Give me 6 months. If it doesn't work out, fire me. Whatever. I knew they would fire me. They just put me back on the phones. And then all of a sudden, after a certain point, I think it was after 9/11, those I just weren't opportunities like that anymore for guys like me. I don't know what happened. People were being choosier. I don't know.
No, they have standards. They have standards, dude.
This is strange. So then it was back to manual labor, minimum wage, hustling on eBay, food stamps.
Hustling on eBay. So he admits to being on food stamps. He admits to having been on food stamps. But he slams other people who may receive food stamps, who live in subsidized housing, or who may receive any form of government aid. Make that make sense.
Whatever we could feed 4 people, 2 adults, 2 kids. But
what? Whose life are you talking about? 2 adults, 2 kids. You didn't raise your 2 oldest kids. Your ex did. Their mother did. And the other one, the third one, again, you signed away your parental rights to. What are you talking about, 2 adults, 2 kids?
Help when you have people around you reminding you that you're useless.
Well, you are. And I'm here to remind you. Me too. I'm here to remind you that you're useless. Yes.
I had a guy once tell me that I was a bad father because I couldn't shell out $300 to take my kids to Kings Island this one day.
Oh, please, you're a bad father, not because you can't spoil them rotten. That's material goods, and spoiling them is never a good thing either. You know why you're a bad father, but it's not because you can't spoil them. Coming to you guys in chat. Hello, Nicole. Good to see you. I don't know, Nicole. I really don't. I know, right, Texas? It was over 20 years ago. He had to have gotten the 9/11 thing from Clara. DC loved to blame 9/11 for their woes. Oh, they do, CC. Ah, I understand. Okay. So, anyways, let's go back a bit. Okay, vintage. After a certain age, I think it's like 3 and 11. If you have two kids that are the opposite sex, so there's no way he didn't have two bedrooms. Exactly. Intelligent. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is up for debate, isn't it, Joda? It is. Didn't he just blame? He did. He did. It's everybody else's fault, Cece. It's everybody else's fault. Yep. Yep. It's still, you see, he's telling us to let things go. Okay. You heard him. He's telling us to let things go, to not hang on to old beefs and all that. But he can't take his own freaking advice, can he? No, he can't. 9/11 was more than 20 years ago. He hasn't worked for what, a decade, 20 years. Yeah, he hasn't. If he's 46, so when did he have all these management jobs? I don't think he did just watching. I think he's lying about that. He's lying. Good thing his felony theft charge was squashed. I know. Because his mother, everybody bails him out, particularly his mother, and now Clara to some extent. He's never had to climb out of his own trouble himself. He's never had to. Yeah, she does. Absolutely. Oh, so Clonks has told him that he's useless? Got it. I wouldn't be surprised, Sam. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's remember not a while back, a few years back, she said she called him a failure at everything, like wrestling pro, fail. She probably tells him, and we've heard that he's pretty useless in bed too. Yes, we have. We've heard about that. He's pretty useless in bed. And so I'm pretty sure she tells him that on the regular. I'm pretty sure she does. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that behind the camera, it's not lovey-dovey at all. I'm sure it's as toxic as it can be behind the cameras. Yeah. I think Ron is uncomfortable around real people. I think he's socially uncomfortable. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. No, I hear you, T-Bird. But yeah, I hear you. You're a bad father because you wouldn't get a job and actually support him. Exactly. Thank you, Melissa. Just watching. He managed a video store that he robbed, allegedly. Exactly. Who raw dogs this? How many in chat? This is wild. Give a panhandler $1 and you'll get much better stories. True. I'd rather work in a sewer plant than do the shit he does online for money. Right on, David. Race, I can't watch him without somebody reviewing him. Fair enough, Melissa. That is fair enough. Oh man, the stuff I've had to change, lose, give up, so my kids had everything they needed and still need. And he thinks the couch is a big deal. I know that, eh? Hello, Stephanie. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. Glad to have you along for the ride. Poll on how quick you think their store gets robbed. Oh, robbed. Air quotation marks. Robbed. Can you say insurance fraud? I wouldn't put it past them, would you? If all you're qualified for is factory or labor jobs, that's what you do to provide. Exactly, Dove Kitty. Lord knows plenty of us have done. Exactly. Yeah. But you notice how these people love to flex, like yesterday, the stream I reviewed, okay? AK and Traffic stream that I reviewed. They went all elitist again, didn't they? Yeah. When they were speculating about what BGTV does as a job, they were flexing and going all classist again, weren't they? Exactly. Yes, he does drum set. Hello, Death. Good to see you. Good to see you, Death. It doesn't take that long to save $300. If you quit smoking weed and eating junk for a couple of months, maybe. Exactly. Thank you, Death. Yep. Don't let 9/11 stop you, Beggs. We didn't. Exactly. Hello, Glamosaurus Rex. Good to see you. I'm pretty sure the only people who had issues with work post 9/11 looked Middle Eastern. It could be other things too. I remember watching a documentary about the firefighters. A lot of the firefighters that survived, they can't work again either because they had massive injuries. And those are the ones my heart goes out to. They were trying to save lives. You know, those firefighters, they were trying to save lives. Yeah, and then they got seriously injured, to the point permanently injured or ill in the process. Dove, all work is respectable. What stops them? Military veterans with PTSD work. Great victims work. He can get fucked. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Hey, Belinda. Good morning to you, too. Good to see you, Belinda. My husband would dig ditches or clean toilets or make sure our children had the best. Exactly. Exactly. A good parent sacrifice for their children. They sacrifice. No matter how tight things might be, they do their best to make sure their kids don't live without. I don't. I think she simps for them all day, every day. It's a full-time job for DC. That's why she doesn't work anymore. Poor Begsy needs it. Poor Begsy needs it. Yeah, Melinda Feller, good to see you. Would that be before or after the insurance purchase? Ah, that we would set fire to his own store? Ah, yes. I bet I wouldn't put it past him to commit insurance fraud. And then he would blame the fire, he'd blame the fire. Probably claim MFW did it to top it all off. Probably claim that MFW set fire to his place. And he would also find a way to blame Yaba and Sam because, well, they're in Indiana and he just don't like them, Oh, yeah, he would find a way to blame. Look, I tried to make a success of it, but nobody lets me win. Nobody lets me win. Oh, Pebbles. Oh, Pebbles. Gosh, I could see it. I delivered newspapers to help my mom out. Right on, Christy girl. Right on. Has to launder the money first. That's exactly it, Death. Exactly. Did an airplane crash into the Blockbuster the day he robbed it? Is that the 9/11 collection? Correct. I don't know, Soft Reset. I don't know. Hey, Whimsical. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing better today. Hello. I hope you're doing better. They did call it out. It's you. Exactly. Hello, Zena. Good to see you. He complains about what life is like as a single dad. Yet he absolutely craps on women. Exactly. Thank you, Zena. He does do that. He craps on single mothers all the time. He always says that single mothers do a terrible job raising children, right? But he complains about life as a single dad. My God, that they're so deplorable. That's why they're single and on benefits. Talk about the double standards. Don't you just love it, Zena? Yeah, I know. Firefighters are something else. Amazing people. They are, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Back, Xena, but remember, he should get extra props for raising one of his spawn. I know, right? No idea. I mean, I don't remember any Indiana planes. It must have been a huge cover-up. It had to have been. In his world, it had to have been. Glamosaurus? Rex? It had to have been, yes. And EMTs. Yeah, absolutely, Texas. Absolutely. It only affected him, though. Yeah. Because it's always about him, isn't it, Rex? It's always about him. All right, let's go on.
And I said, wow, really? That's what makes me a bad dad, because I don't have $300 to go to an amusement park.
No, dude. I grew up in an upper middle class household. They did pretty well. My parents. But my brother and I almost never, ever went to amusement parks because, number one, I couldn't handle all the rides. In my case, anyway, I couldn't handle all the rides. I was prone to throwing seizures. And most of those rides do have a warning that if you have a seizure disorder, you have a heart condition, that you shouldn't be taking these rides. It's the same thing with water parks, water slides. The same thing. It is the way it is. And the other thing was, neither of my parents liked the vibe of the amusement parks. They didn't like things like crowds and lineups and junk and overpriced inedible junk food. They didn't like any of it. So yeah, no. My point is, Beggs, I doubt anybody's calling you a bad parent because you can't take your kid to an amusement park. You're a bad parent because you're not raising the child with values. You set a very poor example. You're not raising them with good human values. You play victim all the time. You never take accountability for your shit. Never. and you grift money. You don't work. You don't work. You yourself claim work is too dangerous.
Blew my mind. Blew my mind. I was like, wow, you measure fatherhood in dollars.
Why? You measure apologies in dollars. You measure friendship in dollars. Just saying, you're not much better, dude.
Some of my kids' best memories are jokes I made in the car.
Oh, dear.
You know,
well.
That stuck with me. That was nearly 14 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I think about that often. I do. I think about it often. I was like, yeah, I don't have 300. I do now. We just got back from Asheville. And then we went to Gallenberg before that. I believe I've traveled a lot over the last year. I've been to several places.
Thanks to Clonka.
So am I a good dad now that I did that?
Thanks to Clonka, the sugar mama.
I shelled out $1,200 for the trip to Asheville. Does that make me a good dad? No, it may make me a good dad that I took my
Oh, please, Clonka shelled out that dough. Come on, nobody's fooled.
kids on a very
Hang on. Uh-oh.
important trip, but who decides that? There are not many people I will drive 110 miles turning to the left for. He's one of them. He may be the only one. I did like Asheville. It was chill. I mean, like, it's not anything special. The traffic sucks. The fucking the traffic is bullshit. The retro and arcade was super cool. The Airbnb people were awesome. Sandy and Jerry were awesome. Jerry was this old guy who was just running around on his golf cart with a big shotgun on the back of it to kill varmint and for protection.
Thank you, Dan, for putting up the links.
He told me I should have brought my firearm. Would have been a big deal. But he said, I got you. I'm like, thank you, Jerry. We went to watch a firework display in the parking lot, and I ended up talking to this guy about alternate universes and near-death experience.
You live in an alternate universe, or it's us that's living in an alternate universe where you think everything you're talking about is A-okay and that you're the victim and nothing is your fault.
It is being times that you actually died, but your mind creates a scenario where you survived. So when you actually died, that scenario was created where you survived. Yeah. Anyway, and we didn't even really watch the fireworks. It was just it was kind of a lame firework display for a big city, but whatever. We were just, it's not what we weren't there for that. I don't care about fireworks. I really don't. I know. Ever since I become like a dog owner, I just don't care.
Oh, you don't? No?
Stole it again. How about that, huh?
You don't?
And I'm plugging the phone now.
Okay, hang on. We're going to go ahead a bit. See what's going on. We're going to jump it up about 10 minutes. See what's going on there. Okay.
So there I was. Yeah, it's kind of caramel, something other coffee that I bought. Then I forgot I bought some. It's not Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It's just called Donut Coffee. Donut Shop coffee. Same thing. I mean, I guess it tastes like that. Don't know. It's pretty good. I forgot it was in the trunk, so I got it. So we're about out of whatever that huge ass box up there about was.
Oh,
we drink a lot of coffee around here, man. We do. It's like coffee.
All right, he's talking about
coffee. Yeah. And I know it's just Florida, it's just Disney World, whatever. But you're talking like 1985, 1986.
Let's go.
We went on to be friends later in life. He got away with it.
Okay. Okay. Degsy. What are we up to? Let's move up a bit.
I mean, he tolerated it like for decades, so he kind of gets the award for tolerating Neg's shit the longest.
Who tolerated Neg's shit the longest?
I can't go without giving credit to Claire, though. She's very understanding. Some people don't know when to give.
He is giving Clonka credit for something. Let's hear this. He's actually giving Clonka credit for something. Let's hear this. Let's hear this.
Use space or when like sometimes people want to force you to feel better, or they want to. I know people feel compelled to like want to say the right thing, but sometimes that's not what needs to be done. Sometimes nothing is the best solution. You know. You feel me? Like I was having this conversation with somebody earlier, and they're like, "Yeah," and I was asking this person to leave me alone, just leave me alone, and they just kept going on and on and on and on and on outside my door, and then finally they pushed my door open, and I was like, "Look, I asked you to leave me alone." And you
Okay, so it's not traffic unless traffic drove all the way up from Arizona to Indiana. Somebody in real life, okay. But let's remember, Begsy tends to mix up what goes on online in his life, in his online life, and his real life. Okay, they tend to intertwine, right?
keep escalating the situation. I'm like, "Yeah, I know it's part that person wants you to feel better, and I don't know what the other part is, but I don't know if they understand that." With some people, it's just I don't know. Some people you have to like give a little bit of space to deal with what they're feeling at that moment. Because some people like myself don't register emotions normally. You know,
You don't do anything normally. Let's be real.
it's some emotions are very intense. Like a doctor equated it to a burn victim with no skin. You know,
Oh God, you're comparing yourself to a burn victim? I doubt a doctor would say that to a patient, especially if they've treated burn victims. Wow, he has no idea how horrific a recovery can be for a burn victim. I'm not talking about somebody who just simply, I don't know, burned themselves touching a hot kettle. I'm talking about like serious, like the second to third degree burns.
like you're basically that's what you are. You have nothing protecting you from overload or control of those emotions. It's crazy. It's nuts. These guys at? Where's this guy at?
I don't know. You tell me.
Dude, what the heck?
Still playing his game. Okay.
Oh,
Let's move up a bit.
it is not. There's no shame in getting mental health care. That's what I'm doing.
Are you? You need to, because if you are, you need to can them. You need a new therapist, dude. Yeah. And new meds. New set of prescriptions.
I don't want to be that crazy. I don't want to be
Too late. That ship's already sailed.
that insane. Where I think that type of behavior is ever okay. I want to draw a bunch of awareness to it. Oh God, did I ever want to draw so much awareness to it?
You do. You do.
Lots of awareness. We have this whole fucking anti-bullying campaign for a hot minute there. Whatever happened to that? Remember Be a Star, that whole thing with the WWF?
Anti-bullying campaigns and the WWF. I assume that's his professional wrestling that he loves to watch. So, how is he threading these two together? Like in 1 second he talks about anti-bullying, and the next second he talks about WWF. How does he thread that?
Be a star, be a darling. Okay, cool. Well, why don't we offer some protections for some vulnerable adults? I see a lot of vulnerable adults targeted.
Uh-huh.
Lots of vulnerable adults.
Yes, there are. You're not one of them. You're not one of them.
Blew that shit up. It's always vulnerable adults. Just like in school. It's just like in school. Dude.
Yeah, because you make it like school. A lot of you do. Clonka sure does. Make it like school. Get out of high school.
Who did the bullies target? Vulnerable. Always.
Yes, that's true. I'll agree with that.
But it's a bizarre phenomenon for these middle-aged and over middle-aged people online to want to be bullies.
I don't know. Why do you want to be a bully? Why do you want to be a middle-aged bully? Why does Clonka want to be an older bully? I'm asking. I'm wondering.
You sure about that?
Then he's
Very
smiling.
weird. Need a good name for the documentary. I thought I had one.
Ah, the suckumentary. The suckumentary. Yay! He's going to make a suckumentary. He's going to open that store. Okay, remember, he's going to open that store and he's going to do a suckumentary and he's writing a book. Remember, he said that previously? He's planning to write a book about his life, or he's going to get someone to write about his life, probably Clonka. So he wants to write a book, open that store selling DVDs, giving music lessons and TV lessons, and he wants to make a suckumentary of his life. Yeah. You know what? And it's obvious, okay, because Skeeter is pretty much prominent online these days, his arch nemesis there, and basically killing it these days. So, you know, old Begsy here, he basically wants Skeeter's life. Let's be real. He wants Skeeter's life. So that's what's happening here.
I do not have a musket in this game. Stop it. Can't remember what it was. I already have the cover in mind. TBD.
Well, do say something.
Well,
say something.
Here's how I see the world. Anybody who
Okay,
would
how do you see
maliciously
the
target a
world?
child in any manner
Oh, here we go again. Here we go again.
should be watched in case they do something. That's just me. That's just me. So,
Or, you know, you just could be vigilant and teach your child to be vigilant without making them paranoid and scared of their own shadow. There is a happy medium.
you get, because they have to do something, but I mean, like, who says they're not going to? They've already shown the intent. You know? You've shown the intent that you're willing to do that. Should be actionable offense, in my opinion. Or at least admissible in an EPO filing. Something. I'm playing GTA Online. I'm just driving around, cops, blah, blah, blah.
So that's how it is. While you're playing video games and feeling sorry for yourself and whining, but you're going to do all those things. The suckumentary, write the book, have that store. Got it.
Not really care.
And did someone say that he also wanted to run for political office? Somebody say that? Yeah. Dang.
Shit, this car's a piece of shit.
All right.
I'll just run away from it. Can't win it.
Okay, he's talking to his game. Okay.
You know, because I was kind of like, not really, I don't even know how I was raised this way, just to kind of like not make a fuss. Why cause trouble?
But you do cause trouble. Everywhere you turn, you cause trouble. You caused a lot of people a lot of trouble. What is that evil sneer?
Because accountability, that's why. Why should victims have to suffer while their abusers and assailants get to go out and be like, oh, if you say something, I'm going to make it worse. Like, what kind of fucking Disney villain shit is this? What are you doing?
You are a Disney villain. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm giving a bad name to Disney villains. Sorry for all you Disney fans out there. I'm giving Disney villains a bad name. But you're a Disney villain wannabe. You're a cartoony villain. Wannabe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a movie. You are not a Disney villain.
Sir. No, sir.
Calm down. Yeah,
I'll try and calm down. I'll try.
I'm in the longest distance contest. I'm going to jump out of an airplane and
What?
not in real life. You know what I mean? It's like,
Why would you say you're going to jump out of an airplane? Unless that's in the video game. Oh, the cartoony
you respond to my wrongdoings, I will do worse.
Got it. Good to know. So we're not allowed to hold him accountable. Remember, early in the spring, he talked about how accountability is a wonderful thing, and people need to be, everybody needs to be held accountable. Obviously, the rules don't apply to him, though, right? There we go. I'm coming to you guys. Yeah, they don't. They don't. Yeah. They don't. Okay. Hey, funny girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Drive safely, funny girl. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Hey, Carla. Good to see you, too. All right. B. Yes. DC wants to teach. Old Bibg as a teacher. I just can't fathom her around any age. It's hard for her to be real and her fake laugh. I know, right? I know. I mean, it's just supposed to be a way to convey what it's like for people with BPD in a way that people can tangibly grasp. Okay, yeah. Okay, I missed something, but I obviously missed something earlier. Missed something earlier. What did I miss? Documentary. He's delusional. He actually thinks that's going to happen. Oh yeah, he does. He's as serious as a heart attack there, Koopa Balls. Oh yeah. Their weapons are DVDs and vape smoke. You said it. Yeah, he's making a succumentary. Yes. Let's think of good names, y'all. His documentary is called Life of a Dumbass. I should make that another poll. Another time I'll make that a poll. Maybe for my community tab later. Yeah. Kind of makes sense in that they have no emotional regulation, but feel bad for burn victims. In that analogy. Uh-huh. Okay. So there we go. All right. So I'm trying to figure out what I missed here. Okay. All right. Okay, Glamosaurus Rex. The cover is going to look like a hair metal album cover. Yeah, you said it. Crossbow shaped vape, I insist. Right there. Imagine listening to his self-pitying tripe on an endless loop. He's exhausting, just sucks the oxygen out of a room. Does he ever say anything positive? Pretty much not. The sad thing is Clara enables his delusion. She most certainly does, doesn't she? Yeah. Yes, and she'll throw all kinds of money at it, won't she? Until the money runs out. She'll blow her entire 401k, what she worked for her entire life. She'll blow it all on him, on this deadbeat, this gigolo. Yeah, I get it, Steph. It makes sense. It's a bit deep to contemplate. It's sad, and I have no empathy for him. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I don't have empathy for him either. I do have empathy for others with mental illness, of course, but not him. Yes, a portrait of me, name of the doc, with the subtle, why I deserve more pity than 9/11 and bird victims. I know, right? Koopa Balls. I think she's just as delusional, if not more so. It's like the blind leading the blind. Death, I don't think she's delusional. I think she's just desperate. Not make a fuss, really, I know. Not make a fuss, make trouble. Okay. She has to walk on, and she said that. How many times has she said that, Koopa Balls? She said that she often has to walk on eggshells around him. She has often said she would get up earlier than he does. Like, pretty much daily, she wakes up earlier than he does. And if she's not feeling particularly great or particularly spry, or particularly happy-go-lucky, she was saying how she keeps it to herself, that she does not share this stuff with Beggs. I'm sorry, but an actual partner, an actual life partner, you should share like the bad times. That's usually the true test of the strength of a relationship, isn't it? Just to weather the bad times as well as the good, right? Yeah. Drive safely, funny girl. He is so wild, and his KF is edging close to 300 pages. Well, there's a lot to say about him. There is definitely a lot to say about him. Hoopa balls, meaning that she doesn't even doubt herself, whereas at least he does sometimes. Goodness sake. Almost, Chow Mein, almost. She does have to. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Disney bully from Toy Story. Okay. I never saw Toy Story. I'll take your word for it. Sid becomes a garbage man, even though, so he's more employable. There we go. Erratic as about 10 moods battling themselves. You said it. Has anyone heard from Clarita? How do we know she's okay? Who would report her missing? Probably no one. Soft reset, probably no one. Maybe her aunt. Maybe. That's about it. That's about it. What a sad life, isn't it? Soft reset. Yeah. Thank you, Kala, for putting up my links. If you wish to help support the channel and avoid the toll troll, you can certainly donate to my PayPal if you feel called to do so. And always remember, I will always keep your information confidential. Does Negs have a living father? Yes, but Papa's gone. Papa ran away from home. Did he have a present dad? No, probably not. I don't think so, T-Bird. More like a mockumentary, A.B. Walsh. Oh, crap. Yeah, Sid actually has a job. He's a better man than Beggs. You said it. Go further up. Ah, okay. Okay. Go further up. Okay. Go further up. All right. Does anyone go to his chats anymore? Nope. Belinda, he drove the kid there for something. Not family. Okay. This is Rio's GoFundMe. It's to help her with her animals. She takes care of rescued animals. She rescues them and takes care of them. And she's having a GoFundMe. She's asking for a little bit of support from the community. Yes. I don't know who lives in North Carolina, Belinda. Let's see. Hello, Princess Wreckage. Good day, folks and fellers. Won't be in chat that much. Too busy melting. Oh, God, yeah. Hot here, too. That's, yeah. He won't. Oh, no, he won't soft reset. Okay, where am I going? Yeah. I know he is a fool, Stephanie. I know he is. Thanks, you ain't paying for crud. You said that. That's Clonka's money. Yeah, that's right. It is Clonka's money. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Kala. You can follow me on Twitter. This is where you can follow me. This is my Twitter. Don't you know she ain't a century over 700? Ageist. Hoopa balls, that attic is one giant coffin. You said it. It must be hot up there. It must be super, super hot up there. I tell my husband everything, and he listens no matter how bad he feels himself. He even tries to help because my hubs is a real man. Right on, Lily. Not a whiny bitch. Yes. She rises from her coffin. What does DC get? I don't know, Touch Grass. Except to feel like she's back in high school. That's about the only thing I can come across. That she feels like she's bad in easy for me to say. That she's back in high school. She gets up earlier than him to put her 1,000-year-old reptilian self into her old Asian man meat suit. Damn. Can't with you. I didn't scroll up far enough. What I said was, actually, that's how psychiatrists refer to people with BPD. That they are the mental equivalent of a burn victim in that they have no emotional skin. Oh, okay, Steph, thank you for correcting that for me. Thank you. I stand corrected. Thank you. Yes, please give a thumbs up to the stream if you on the way in or on the way out. It's a great way to help your girl out. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Steph, for setting me straight. I appreciate you. Okay. Here we go. The Botox is that old, Teresa. It has its own birthday. Maybe that's where she went. She probably couldn't find a good Botox person in Indiana. Nowhere in Connorsville, Indiana. So she probably had to go to Indianapolis or something. Indianapolis probably had to be the closest place to get that. There's no air in the attic. No, there isn't. It doesn't look like it. Neg's dad took off and never returned. That's right, Kala. We all have bad days, but what's even the point being with someone you can't even be open and honest with? Exactly, right? Exactly. Thank you. Yes, this is my second channel. Anybody who's interested, this is my second channel. Fedora Misadventures. It's a bunch of shorts, very short videos. Nothing to do with Goro World. Nothing to do with what we do here. It's walking tours. It's drives with Mr. Me, etc., etc. Yeah, exactly. But then again, did Clara maybe want a kid and never had one? She's being mom now. It sure seems like it, doesn't it? That is the running theory, Lily. Yeah, that's why I call DC sausage fingers. He has the nerve calling anyone else fat. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Death, loss of hair, that ain't that. That's lady, bathery, baby blood congealed to her. Ew. Death, it would be funny if she turned up with brows up there. Or maybe not. The meat mitts. Meat mitts. Who in their right mind wants to be back in high school? Maybe someone whose mind is often on young kids. Ew. Yeah. Good point. I hated high school. Growing up, I hated high school. I sure as hell never want to go back. Never. I wouldn't be surprised if her original hairline goes all the way to her ass. I know, right? Can she find a salon as well on her mission? Hello, Vicky. Good to see you. LOL. DC took that saying, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer to the head. Yeah. Death, I think, is going live tonight. Death, are you and Little Boots going live tonight? Feel free to link your stream in the chat if you are. Yes, you are. Feel free to link it. The only good thing about high school was I didn't have bills. Okay, point taken. Point taken. Lely, that Eggs does require a lot of attention for his tantrums, or she would get the motherly experience with him. Oh, gosh. Okay, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, so Death is going live tonight on her and Little Boots' channel, Deadly Content. And Death, please feel free to put the link in the chat. Chewy getting it tonight. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Deadly Contents. Thank you, Steph, for putting it in chat. Thank you so much, Steph. All right. So there it is. That is Deadly Content, and that's their stream tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It can't be Countess Bathery's actual methods. She hasn't kept any semblance of you just saying. Right, Whimsical?
Like what? Make love to me? Ugh. Yeah. All right.
Rage puking again. Are we rage puking again? Members, Mad Hatters, please put those vomitorium emojis in the chat. Because Begsy's about to rage puke, I think. Or he just did. Do something, Begs.
Oh. Well, that doesn't count. Fall the longest distance without dying, so it doesn't count to. That doesn't count to jump out of an airplane and use a parachute. That doesn't count. I didn't die, for one. I didn't die.
I think he's talking about
I'm
the
gonna create this podcast. I'm already on a path to peace. It's not going to be interrupted by anyone or anything.
Oh, are you? Are you?
Not as a problem.
He's on a path to peace, boys and girls. This is the face of somebody who's on the road to peace. Did you know that?
You can take that as a challenge, but you know, whatever. Or you shouldn't say things like that. What? Somebody go do something that they are not already doing? Yeah, sure, whatever. I've actually been pretty nice in the sense that I wish that everybody would get the help that they need so that they can be healthy. Because we're getting older, guys. We're getting older.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be having nervous breakdowns at 46.
Anybody can have a breakdown at any age, but dude, you going outside to the front yard and being, or either taking a shower, either being forced to take a shower or being forced to clean the dog's business would drive you to a breakdown. But on a serious note, no, there is no, I'll agree, there is no age for nervous breakdowns. It can happen at any age. Yeah.
Because everything is chaos, all right? I shouldn't be doing that. It's ridiculous. It's absurd, actually.
In your case, it is because you're spoiled. You're spoiled. You're a wimp. Very wimpy. Wimpy.
Actually, for me, nervous breakdown usually results in a lot of clarity and many epiphanies and shit like that.
Oh, does it?
So,
does it now?
You know, I'm pretty good at utilizing whatever that is. I don't know what, like. I don't know. Just wish people cared more about one another. I saw this thing about, you know, like you're not gonna see my dumb ass out here saying.
I wish people cared more about one another too, but thanks. Why don't you start with yourself? You don't care about anybody besides yourself. And how much money, you know, the only thing you care about other people is how much money they can give you or what they can do for you, what kind of dirty work they can do for you. So why don't you take your own advice?
And any stupid, absurd, disgusting things about anybody. I get nothing left to say. I've said it all. I'm done.
Are you?
You want to hear me say it again? Make a replay. You know, hey, do a write-up of the Addict podcast and Small Town Famous podcast and the store.
All the podcasts are done. You don't do podcasts no more.
For everything, put my words next to it. I'd be more than happy to entertain people to come into the store and talk to me about it.
Okay, so let me get this straight. People are going to come in. You're expecting people to come into your store besides buying your useless shit. Okay. You expect them to play your shrink too? Am I getting this right? You're expecting them to play, your customers to play therapist to you?
But that will forever be a part of my past. I don't know what everybody else is going to do to make the things that they have done a part of their past, but you can't do it. You can't make it a part of your past until you decide to be better and do better. Otherwise, you're just compounding the situation and improving.
Why don't you take your own advice? Take your own advice.
Everybody's point, you know. See, they are bad. See, Megs is bad. Oh, okay, yeah. Why is he bad? Because I said he is. Hit me all you want. I'm going to do a lot of good things for a lot of people.
Oh, you are? Well, like
it's
what?
Just,
like what? How is your succumentary, your book, and your store full of useless crap, staffed like cheap labor using interns from the local community college? How is that helping others exactly? How is that helping others? I want to know.
It's just a shame to see people who just don't want to see the world be a better place. That's it. I don't know. Because it's what we were about growing up, you know? I mean, We were all about peace. You know, I mean, really, like it was the '90s, but we were all about peace. We were all about just leave us alone, just let us live our lives. And it seems that people have lost sight of that. Oh man, I don't know. Like I don't. A lot of people don't know I'm a lifelong liberal. I don't really have.
Oh, now we're into politics. Okay, Beggs is talking politics now. Okay, let's hear it. Don't tell me he's planning to run for political office.
Or very many like conservative views. I'm a traditional liberal in a sense. I've had views from both sides anyway.
Traditional liberal.
That's why it never made sense when people called me names for voting for Trump. I'm like, well, I'm allowed to vote for who I want, right?
Nobody said the contrary. I'm pretty sure in my chat I have quite a few Trump supporters. We are all getting along. I mean, would I have voted for Trump if I were American? Probably not, but I hate Biden too. So, hey, I'm an equal opportunity hater. But what's your point, Beggs? What's your point? People don't hate you because you voted for Trump. That's my point. They don't hate you because you voted for Trump. Yes, I have heard of people disowning their friends and their families, and I don't think that's right either. But my point is, in your case, in your specific case, Beggsy, no. Let's remember, MFW is a big Trump supporter too. That's another thing you have in common. Yeah, MFW. I remember when I reviewed her stream, 3 years ago, and she had a big supporting Trump, a big placard, supporting Trump. So all this to say, people don't hate you because you're a Trump supporter. You in particular.
So why are you being so hateful over that? That doesn't make sense. You're like labeling me over it. That seems a little narrow-minded. Voted for Obama twice.
Okay,
amazing,
fine.
Huh?
Fine.
I'm so disappointed, though. I have to state this. This is something that I'll never forget.
Oh, politics with Beggs could almost be fun. This could almost be amusing. Oh boy, revisionist history, revisionist politics with Beggs. Let's go.
From the relationships that I tried to forge in real life with some people is the way that they treat.
You screw up your own relationships in real life, dude. You screw up your own relationships.
Did me after they decided they were upset with me. I'll never forget it, and I will tell anybody that listens about it, or give them a copy of the documentary. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the succumentary. Here we go again with the succumentary. Here we go again with the succumentary. You know what? Maybe I should make my own succumentary. I'll make my own succumentary. I talk shit on YouTube. The end. There.
But again, you cannot be better until you cannot leave things in the past till you decide to be better today and every day.
And again, practice what you preach, dude.
That you do something cruel or unusual or unfair to somebody, you just keep resetting. And I wasn't a perfect father, but my kids have manners.
If your kids have manners, particularly in the case of your two oldest ones, it's thanks to their mother. You do remember their mom, right? It's thanks to their mother because she raised them on her own. You couldn't even be bothered to pay $40 a month in child support. You couldn't even be bothered to do that.
They're caring. They care for one another. They care for other people. They care for strangers. And they care for their family more.
They didn't get that from you, that's for sure. They didn't get that from you.
Importantly, So I guess if I were a bad father, that wouldn't be the case.
Dude, in the case of your two eldest, they were raised by somebody else, not you. They were raised by their mother. I love how he forgets the mother. He wants to take credit for the good stuff about his two eldest, even though he's never raised them and never even gave a dime of child support. I love it. I just love it.
So it's concerning to me because I remember when I was just doing reviews, people was like, "Oh, his kid's got a listen to what? No, he's not. Why is everybody worried about this minor child? They don't know, weirdos." But now we have people doing the most extreme things, and nobody's batting an eye about the children, save the children, whatever. Gotta save the children. But again, I'm gonna keep it.
Where's the siren coming from? His game? That siren sure sounded lifelike. And I live in Montreal. I live in a big city. Sirens are a way of life here.
You cannot leave things in the past if they decide to start doing better right now, at this moment. I don't know why pride keeps people from doing that.
I don't know. Why does it keep you from doing that? Coming to you guys. Yes. Hello, Silvana. Good to see you. Doesn't one son already have a child and broke up with the baby mama already, just like Bex? Oh, really, Silvana? No, I knew nothing about. I didn't even know he Begs is a grandfather. I don't even want to fathom that one. That Begs is a grandma. Oh my God, he broke up with the baby. Oh my God, really? Let's hope he does not take Papa Begsy's example, and actually is working and paying child support and doing what he can to co-parent that child. Let's hope so. Excuse me. All right, let's see. How far did we go? Let's see how far did we go. Okay. Mayor, when is this store opening? I have no idea, T-Bird. Your guess is as good as mine. I wish the world had the same time zone. I know. Okay, you snooze, you lose. No, it's fine, Silvana. Catch the replay. Exactly. Mayor of Connorsville. He might get 4 votes. Yeah. Pegs just wants to harass people in peace. That's right, Silvana. I disowned friends and family for less. That's happened, Chow Mein. That's definitely happened. I'm looking forward to it. It's been over a week. We've got some good shit. Oh, well, you're looking forward to that. We always look forward to some shit, yeah. T-Bird, when Satan skates to work. Chow Mein, understandable. How are you, darling? If you voted for Trump or still support Trump, you're a dumbass. Sorry for not saying that. What is this documentary going to be about? No idea. Don't be obtuse and nefarious like the stream folks. Yes, thank you, Protected Lex. Give it a thumbs up. It's a free way to help your girl out. Please. It would be much appreciated. His Kiwi Farms is his documentary. Yeah, point taken. Yes, it would be. Yeah. I'm going to make a documentary on Belinda selling trailers at night. Right on, Poopa Balls. No, that sounds like That sounds riveting. That would be definitely more interesting than the Begs I'm a Victim succumentary, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's it. All right. It's a good, that's the ticket, Poopa Balls. That's the ticket. It's a good thing you're not my friend or family. I am well. Right on, Chow Mein. You decided you was upset with everyone, you little bumpy dick weasel. You turned on everyone because wow, my Twitch channel. Exactly, right? Exactly. Hello, Gilasorna. I will not leave you calling innocent people pedophiles in the past. Exactly. Or should you? Dante sitting. Bleh, easy for me to say. Satan sits in a big fat lake of ice, so possibly. Doesn't one... Yeah, we already went over that. I don't know. Plenty of kids grow up to be great people despite their useless fathers. Methinks this is the case here. Yeah, exactly. He can't even relax or play video games. No, he can't. As someone with a minor in political science, I find Neg's stupidity on politics very amusing. It is amusing, isn't it, Drum Set? It is amusing. It is. It is. It is. Hey, I love revisionist history with Begs. In fact, they are great people. Exactly. Silvana, no, the GF of that son has a child already and is pregnant now with his son's child also. Ah, okay, Death. Thank you. Okay. Okay. The girlfriend of that son. Okay. She has a kid and she's pregnant now with his son. Okay. So Beggs is about to become a grandpappy. Oh, God. I shudder to think. Oh, God. That's the popo coming for him? I think the sirens are coming from the game. Ah, okay. Neggs is not a liberal, and yes, he voted for Trump, unless he's lying. I don't think so. I don't know. Why would anyone lie about it? Right? Why are you a Trump supporter? I hate the guy, but I can be grown up and love you anyway. Exactly. Gillisorna, if you don't like single mothers, stop creating more. Thank you, Gillisorna. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Begs. And possibly his son, too. Okay, stop. You don't like single mothers? Stop creating them. Exactly. Stop putting women in that situation where they have to be single mothers at best. But here's the thing, Drum Set. Here's his own hypocrisy on that. Because he does, and he has taken government aid for his son, the son that lives with him now. The son that lives with him now comes with all kinds of government benefits. You understand? So, yeah, exactly. I'm just asking about what I heard. Fair enough. Uh-huh. No, the girlfriend who is Latina has a young child that Neggs refers to as his now grandchild. However, she is now pregnant with a biological grandchild. Oh, God, I shudder to think. Do I sound like I support the orange dumbass? I would disown myself. Fair enough. Okay. Wonder how the girlfriend feels when Clara goes on about how she is a Latina too. I don't know. And I think she is arrogant enough to do that. Whimsical. I think she really is arrogant enough to do that. Lord have mercy that he's a granny. I know. Neggs has been saying he's a grandpa. I thought he already had one. I didn't know that, Steph. I did not know that until today. You said it was a good thing. I'm not a family member because you disown people for less. I'm certainly not a right winger, but I thought you might be. Ah, okay. I'm sure we can all find common ground here. We can all find some common ground. Steph, he only started saying that when his son began to date the girl that already had a small child. I see. Okay. All right, Beggs, talk to us some more. Come on, bullshit to us some more now.
I understand that misery loves company and all that jazz.
Yeah, we know. You love yourself. Yourself. We know.
Like, I've never seen anything like this. I'm gonna write a bobook about it one of these days.
You see, again, he's gonna write a book.
I'll just kind of dictate it or whatever. I can't.
Oh yeah, he can't write. Okay, he's gonna have Clonka write the book for him. Okay, I wonder if Clonka knows that she's gonna write a book for him. I wonder if he knows this. He's gonna have Clonka write the book for him. He's gonna dictate it. Okay, and he's gonna make this succumentary, and he's gonna be running this store. My God, there just aren't enough hours in a day, is there, Grandpappy?
I don't know what my writing skills are like. Maybe I'll write something and see what Claire thinks. She's one up with the degree in literature or something. Sorry, and I'm not trying to.
Yeah, you notice this? Some life partner. Look, it's one thing for a reactor, a stranger on the internet, to forget what she majored in. Like me, for instance. I forget what she majored in, but then it has no consequence in my life one way or the other. Beggs, she's your life partner. She's supposed to be your life partner. And you don't know that piece of basic information? Seriously?
Bad memory. And
like what she majored in? You don't know that?
value people on their education and financial status. I value them on who they are and how they treat me.
Oh, come on. You're with Clonka for her coin. Stop lying. Stop lying. You're with Clonka for her coin.
You know what I'm saying?
God,
Otherwise,
I
I'd
hate
know,
that
right?
cackling.
Unless you went to Brown.
That's smearing. Oh, very good. Hope you didn't get
There's
a
like a lot more
nosebleed
than
figuring that out.
the critics would say.
Hope you didn't
I know
get
that
a
much.
nosebleed figuring that out.
Yeah, we lost, didn't we? Thank you, Beth. We tried. We tried to do it, but we didn't do it. TVs, where you at? Bowling with the boy. I must be downstairs with the boy. Pebbles is curled up because she's had enough of this bullshit. She's had enough of this chicken shit bullshit.
What was that? What was that?
I think down the road, I eventually want to create a foundation or something
Oh, a foundation
that helps address
what?
legal needs and
Uh-huh.
whatnot of men who are seeking custody of their children in emergency situations. And
Oh, so now, okay, a new activity, kids, a new activity. He wants to start a foundation and raise money for Men's Rights Association, for a chapter of a Men's Rights Association in Connorsville. All right, let's add that on. Let's tack that on to the to-do list.
men who find themselves in situations where women or whatever, it could be another man for all I know, are trying to make their life difficult and using, try to like help them, because Lord have mercy. That guy that appeared out of nowhere in Dade City in the courtroom, it was just me and my mom. I was like, we didn't know what to do. Thought we were going in the courtroom. We were going into the judge's chambers or whatever. It's a big long table and all this stuff. And I was like, where's the bread? Anyway, he overheard us talking and said, oh, I can help you. And I was like, wow, really? Because I just flew down here and came here because I had a court hearing to get my son out of foster care because his mother. Just leave it at that. Anyway.
What are you talking about, Dags? It was this, wasn't it the state of Florida or CPS in Florida that called you and beseeched you to come and get the child because his mother was arrested or was going into rehab or something? Yeah, wasn't it Florida officials that called you to come and get the child? And you went, and even your mother wanted you to go. Your mother coaxed you to go get him. My God, is the story changing yet again? I'm telling you, he can't keep his lies straight.
He went in there and just told him, was like, well, this is an Indiana jurisdiction issue. This is not a Florida problem. And they couldn't wait to wash their hands of it. Their mom sent him to dead. I had him an hour later. I could not thank that guy enough. I wanted to hug him. I wanted to wrestle him. I wanted to kiss him.
You wanted to wrestle a child, a baby, a toddler? You wanted to wrestle a toddler? You are sick, dude. You
I wanted to make
very
sweet
sick.
love to. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
What? Is he still? Am I lost? Did I get lost here? Are we still talking about the child you have to go get in Florida? Or are we talking about somebody else, an adult, hopefully a consenting adult?
Joke. Everything here is entertainment. But he came from nowhere. He came out of nowhere. He was just in this courtroom, which, by the way, in Dade City, for some reason, everybody is in court for domestic violence.
I don't know. That's a topic you ought to know something about, eh, dude? You've been known to abuse your exes too. Yeah. My God. Ah. Oh, just like that. Hello, just like that. Okay, thank you for setting it up. Okay. The lawyer, not the kid. Phew! You. Okay, thank you. Okay, she was detained and she also released. Ah, okay. I didn't know about the release part, Death. I did not know. Okay, thank you for setting me straight. I heard this story twice. Imagine how many times his chat has heard it. They probably heard several different versions of it just watching. Yeah, they probably heard several different versions of it. Am I seeing things, or has he gained a shit ton of weight? I don't know. I'm not sure, David. Not sure. Hello, Rio Torx. Okay, hello, Rio Torx. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Poopa Balls. Now I'm hearing Taylor Swift in my head. Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, I'm afraid. I'm afraid not. Good night, Lily T. Thank you for stopping by the chat. Good night. Thank you. Here's what the book will say. Me. I'm the victim. Yeah, pretty much, right? Poopa Balls. Clonka. He doesn't need Clonka for that. He doesn't need Clonka for that. Pretty much. She majored in bullshit, and I don't. And her IAD don't give a fuck. Cousins are so proud. Yes. True, Jeff. True. Okay. It will be a picture book. People were mean to me online. I feel very oppressed. I'm a cis white gender. Yes. Thank you. Steph, he only started saying that when his son began. Okay, yeah, so we're back to there. All right. I hope you're doing better, Rio Torx. Okay. Death Door secret Israeli service cousins. I know. Rio Torx, okay. Yep, the cousins. Secret clearance, but not so good at secrets. No, I guess they're not. Oh my God. Yeah, there's probably like I said, many different versions of that. Okay, hello, Vanessa. Good to see you. Rio, I sent a donation to your GFM. I had an arterial thrombosis and I have been in hospital for 6 months. I'm so impressed with how much you've accomplished and proud to help someone who helps with animals. Right on. If a mod wants to put Rio Torx's GoFundMe in the chat, go right ahead. Please do so. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. We hope you're both on the mend. We want you both on the mend. Exactly. Okay. When I play a game or do one of my other hobbies, I usually enjoy it and relax, not piss and moan. That's how it should be, right? And if you don't like it and it causes you no shortage of frustration, then why bother doing it in the first place if it gives you nothing, if it doesn't give you any joy and it only gives you frustration, right? Exactly. Thank you, Steph. Okay, so this is Rio Torx's GoFundMe. She is taking care, she rescues animals and she looks after them. And she's looking for a little support until she gets her first paycheck from her new job, which we all know that can take quite some time, and meanwhile, the bills still have to get paid. So this is her GoFundMe. And if you feel called to donate, please do so anonymously, though. Okay. Thank you, Steph. All right.
Why do you think I got my boy? Domestic violence. If people knew, like I swear that these individuals who are, which is a big thing we're going to talk about in the documentary, is the wasting of resources that allow children to be abused while they're harassing families who don't need it. If you heard these stories, I swear to God, no, there's not a normal person on this planet who has made a false CPS report that would not feel ashamed of themselves. I sat down and I talked with this family who they adopt children who of very troubled children from homes of drug addicts and of abuse and stuff. And the stories I was told, I was like, after they were done and everything, I told them about people sending CPS to my house. It was 8 times now. And they were like, why? And I was like, to harass me. And so they're like, that's crazy because there are kids out here being abused. And they fall through the cracks because of crap like that. It's almost as if the people making the false calls, just wasting the resources, are responsible for the abuse in a way. It makes me mad. It makes me sick. It makes me really sad, really mad and sad.
Then why do you do these false CPS calls to Yaba? I've already asked this earlier in the stream, but I'm going to ask it again. If you don't like it and it disgusts you so much, why have you done it to Yaba?
But it was very interesting to see these children be so resilient and happy. Because all they needed was a normal home to live in, a normal home.
Something you could never provide.
That's all they needed. It was a normal home and love, routine and love. All thriving. You know, and these people don't know as they're sitting at home with their children, having had them all the time, and the only neglect or abuse they've endured is, you know, allegedly at the hands of them. It's easy for them to try to disrupt other homes.
Who's them? Who is they?
They don't know.
Who's them?
They don't know.
What's he talking
Or they
about?
do know. Well, there is abuse in the house, and it's projection.
Who is he talking about? Who?
But I do know this, that there are children being horrifically abused while the systems are being abused in the same manner. In the same manner, the system is being abused. It's wild. It's sad. It's sad. There's this one story that just sticks to me of this really large man, this 400-pound man, abusing and punching and slapping and hitting this innocent 8-year-old little boy. He's little.
Okay, I'm not going to hear more of that.
Transportation, water, sanitation, entertainment, education, culture, travel, income, if I'm allowed to make money, that's depending on the people in line. And while a little boy's out there rationing a piece of cheese, they're here asking to take pictures of my child to make sure he's okay.
I don't believe that ever happened. Stop lying. CPS was never at your home.
It's just, it makes it even more demonic. It makes it even more demonic.
You're demonic. Blech, easy for me to say. You're demonic.
It makes me feel responsible for if something has happened to a child while they were here. Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're throwing the universe into disarray. It makes me really sad. It just does. I don't know, man. It's not fair. It's not fair to the kid, first and foremost, who's getting neglected, who's going without services.
Is this projection again?
Hey, kid, I'm trying to protect from post-traumatic stress and the bullshit.
Again? Let's move ahead.
Get the entire family involved.
Still on with that.
Everybody running for something. City council, water, whatever, anything. What I don't care what it is. Everybody's running for something. Everybody's running for some office. All right. We all may not win, but we all can't lose. I mean, that's not really.
You high again?
Maybe we all will. There's not much competition on the Democratic ticket here either. I'm going to create my own political party, though. I'm going bold.
Oh, no, we are. New activity. All right, let's count it down. The store, which is going to teach music and teach TV, and it's going to sell DVDs and old, just dusty condoms. Okay? Staffed by cheap labor or free labor. He's going to write a book with Clonka's help. He's going to do a documentary. He's going to create his own political party. He's going to create his own political party. And he's going to run for political office. Okay, got it.
I'm not playing ball. I'm getting real. I'm going to create my own political party. I don't know what it takes to get on the ballot or whatever. Don't think it will be too hard. And because everybody labels everything. So if I just create my own party, then I'm like, okay, cool. Now what? Now what are you going to do? Swipe. Nothing. Sit down. It's a new party because you can't complain about it now, can you? I am.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Even if there is a new party, anybody will find complaint with it.
A traditional liberal.
Again with the traditional liberal. Okay,
the traditional liberal believes in the
means.
Second Amendment. Those about you may not be aware of that. Believes in the Constitution. And
oh yeah, you bastardized the Second Amendment beyond. We know. You misinterpret Castle Doctrine and stand your ground. Yada yada yada. You know what? You might make a great politician. That might be the one thing that you're good at. Politician. Think about it, boys and girls in chat. That might be the one thing he's good at. I mean, he lies. He gets himself into hot water, gets himself in trouble. Can't keep his lies straight. Somehow can find a small niche of people to believe any and all of his bullshit somehow. Yeah. That's the one thing he might be able to do.
he doesn't believe in a lot of this other crap that people are spewing. It's just I don't like labeling myself. I don't live and let live. I live and let live. That's my attitude.
Good attitude. Good attitude. Yes.
Live and let go.
Yeah.
Ice pick. Oh, I can't. Oh, there's a lock. Oh, come on, Master Pickles. But I'm the sheriff. Oh.
God, you notice how he flips from topic to topic. So, like, this was like a total 0 to 60 in minutes. Well, in seconds. Talks about running for political office, and then he starts imitating whatever on the screen of his game.
Political office. Thank you, Seattle. Primary shoes. Why would I want to? Who cares what color a parachute is? Rounds 20. Yeah, that's the plan.
You're gonna. Oh God, such lofty plans. Like there aren't enough hours in a day. Where will you find the time? Wherever will you
I'm doing that because I the state of downtown, and dude, having to cancel that event.
What event?
It didn't sit well.
He always proposes these events. Negs Fest, Negstock, Old Calapalooza, and never follows through. And it's always somebody else's fault or something else's fault, isn't it?
Oh, with me. That'll never happen again, by the way. That would never, ever happen. I would never, ever cancel another event like that ever again. Ever again. I'd get fired from the band. I would just find other people to play or something else. I would do something else. But that didn't sit well with me. So I said, all right, then. Politics it is. Opening a store in politics it is. Because one, I'm here for at least a year for my lease. It's not just my store, so and we're going to try to offer as many opportunities to disabled people as we can. I know they have programs, and there's I can't remember what it's called locally, but there's these programs. They come, they work for a little bit, and then they go home. So we're going to work some stuff out like that to get back to the community. My mom has plus years experience working in that field, so we're in charge of that, obviously. And I know it's hard
Good God, he's all over the map, isn't he?
for people to believe we're trying to do good things, and that is why I've kindly asked people to back off, because
Back off.
there is no reason for innocent people, especially people who are just like, what are you doing? Like, now you know what I'm doing. So, like, in good conscience, you should just, move on. But anyway.
Okay, come
I think the
on.
last
Try to
time
go
a
out.
woman stalked me
Come on, Beggs, you got 5 minutes left. Let's see if you can try going out a winner.
was in my early 30s.
He's claiming women stalked him. Okay, but yeah, in his when even your own imaginary friends won't play with you, eh, Beggs?
And I didn't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Go check. What the fuck? What the hell's going on? And it was insane to see the differences. We were in a relationship. We sort of lived together. Not by this point. So, although it was fucked, it was understood. There was some investment there.
Uh-huh.
Instead of stuff, I'm like, yeah, baby, I don't know, dude. Whatever. I'm gonna tell you a few things, and then I'm gonna go. I am
let's hear it.
too
Let's
old,
hear it.
too tired,
Yeah.
and too optimistic about my future.
You sure don't sound optimistic about your future. I'm not convinced.
I am going to share my mental health journey with everybody because they have watched my mental health deterioration,
Please
and the least I
don't.
owe everybody is to show you that.
Oh, please, you have your own. You brought this on yourself.
I am doing everything I can to be a better person. Be a better person and be a better for myself. I'm not a bad guy. I refuse to believe the narrative that I'm a bad, evil person. I refuse to believe that. I will never believe it.
But you are a bad, evil person. Start believing it. That would be the first step to redemption. Admit that you're bad and you're evil, and then do something about it.
It's just gaslighting. But again, as I said the other day, I think a lot of people got me wrong. They've got me wrong. They have tuned in and they have gotten this character Negs, who says extreme words in response to the very personal things that people do to me. I don't know why that's never considered, but I guess I don't get the considerations that others do.
No, it's you who doesn't consider others.
I don't want this because I want people as a fan. I don't want to take anybody's viewers away because anybody that's really emboldened with this type of behavior enjoys it and is probably needs to work on themselves as well. But I'm hoping over the next couple of years with the documentary and some other stuff we're going to be doing and this mental health journey, I can show you that there is an addiction to the chaos. There is an addiction to seeing negative things being said about you and responding. There is an addiction to things.
You're the one who's addicted to that shit. You and Clonka both are addicted to it.
Even maybe not for me, but I've seen things happen to other people, at IRL things, and them get a rush out of it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you're talking about yourself again. Once again, projection. Favorite word of the English language, isn't it, Beggs?
It's about this dopamine hit that people want and need, and they can't find it any other way. It's an addiction. It's starting like any other addiction. If you're addicted to crack, whatever it may be, you do it too much, it's going to start affecting your brain. It's going to start giving you a mental illness. And that's what's happening with people because they're so addicted to this drama and this trauma and who said what and this was said and these lies and let's go see what traumatized next today. Let's go see if they went IRL on Clara today. Everybody's become addicted to it.
You're the one who went IRL on Clonka. You also went IRL on Shane, Callie's ex. And you've been IRL on other people like Sam, Yaba. Oh, the list is countless.
And everybody needs to realize that this is the God's honest truth. I mean this in the best way possible. I'm not trying to come off as a complete dick. Everybody is sick.
You are.
Self-included. Mouth.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Bye. Speak for yourself, dude. Bye. Okay. And we did it. We got through it. We got through it. Yes. Ooh. Nope, you say extreme things behind the scenes also. All that shit you DM to me about Silvana, Gigi, Pistachio, Belinda, Pandora, etc. You spiral out of control because you can't regulate your emotions. There you go. Thank you, yeah. A baby mama wanting some money for the kid is not stalking or whatever happened there. I agree with you, Silvana. Absolutely. It's not stalking at all. It's trying to get, help her to support the child he sired. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, that was a pity party and a half, wasn't it, David? Wasn't it? RP threats are personal, dipshit. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, they are. Let's go back up a bit. I spend the last few minutes with you. Let's see how far up I'll go. Yeah. Okay. Kate Winslet's back in the house. Good to see you. All right. Patricia, hey. Hey. Oh, Patricia. Oh, God, how do I begin? It's the last part of the stream. How do I begin? Where do I begin? Oh, well, he continues to deteriorate. He continues the downward spiral, still fighting beef, still having beefs from, 5, 6, 7 years ago. The usual, Patricia. Good to see you. Hello, Naughty Rudolph. Good to see you, too. Yeah. Okay. So. So Beth is the only one in his chat. Love that for him. Isn't she devoted? Poopa? Beppy. Yeah, exactly. At death, he's already pissed off the town mayor, having people tag him on Twitter over the amount of dog shit on the streets of Connorsville. I believe that, David. I believe that. Kate Chewbacca will be their pet, the dog Chewbacca. Don't do Chewbacca dirty like that. Maybe Dee will be the first lady? You never know, soft reset. Kate, he'd have to splurge on his dressing, you know it. Yes, he would. Fat pockets. First lady fat pockets Dee. Yep. Dee will be the main donor. Absolutely, Glamosaurus. Absolutely. David, did you ever see pictures of the rubbish he took at the lake? No, I didn't see that. Never. I've learned hot pockets, fat pockets. Yeah. Can't wait for Deggs' Fire Island event. No, me either. That should be quite something, eh, Chow Mein? Yeah, he signed a lease already. I'm shocked a landlord would have allowed that. I mean, don't they even for business? I know for a home, just to rent your home, most landlords perform a credit check. Yeah, they perform a credit check. Lakes have gators in Florida, not wishing any harm on anyone, but there are stupid people. Yes, there are, B. Walsh. Yes, there are. And he hasn't opened yet. I know. That means he still has to pay rent. Even if they're not open, he still has to pay rent on it as soon as the lease is signed. On the dotted line, depending on the date, the start of the date of the lease, he's got to start paying the rent, whether it's open or not, right? I've never seen that one cat with him. I've never seen that either, Dad. So mom's running the store for free. More than likely, Kate. More than likely. Dude, let your mom retire. She is old and tired. Yes, absolutely touch grass. Leave your poor mom alone. He's got enough washing your shit-stained underwear. Yoda, if anyone would take him seriously while his attention is on his game. I know, right? Kate, his mom is gonna be the hat carrier. She can carry 100 bricks, then AK and Badge can throw them at people. Exactly. Exactly. That means duck. Could you ever imagine living with this loser? No, I shudder to think, Touch Grass. I shudder to think what that would be like. I have yet to see anything from him that would be stalkable. No idea. Winning. It could be their new Tiger King. Hey, he's a multitasker, playing a game and talking to the public. I know. I know. Mind-boggling, isn't it, me? Yeah. I'd have to fling myself out of the window if I had to live with him. Yeah, I know. His mom has experience with that. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk, Silvana? Living him with, oh yeah, oh absolutely whimsical. It would be. Fedora, that's such an important point. He really doesn't call himself a single dad because he didn't start or do it during those early years. No, he didn't. He didn't. Never did. He is bad, evil, and stupid. Absolutely, Calmaine. Accountability is gaslighting, boys. That's right. Thanks for reminding us. I can't wait. I can't help seeing Skeeter now when he does those fingers. Holy hell, he is insufferable. That forever victim, which would make whoever is his home would be the abuser because he is the victim at all times. No, there's no exception to that, is there? I can't find Fedora's Twitter account. Could someone repost it? Or just print the name for me? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, my Twitter handle is okay. Here you go. This is my Twitter handle. Okay, thank you. Log off, Rhonda. Log off. You said it. A baby mama wanting some money for the kid. Yeah, I know it's not. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, that was. Ooh. Patricia, are you the one he used to yell Patricia when he greeted you? That, oh my God. Now that's coming back to me. I wonder. Ah. He needs someone to make the documentary. He's a lazy fuck. Yep, absolutely. Patricia, that used to be on Meg's soundboard, I remember. Yeah, I'm vaguely remembering that too, Death and stuff. Vaguely remember. He isn't talking about his mental health to find healing or growth. He is talking about it to make sure no one ever forgets that nothing is his fault and he's the victim. That's pretty much it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does re-traumatize himself. Same shit he has been spouting on stream 7 years ago. Zero progress. You said it. I've never seen anything like him. He is, I don't even have the word. Debunked. Failed. You said it. LMAO, death, both of these work. Me too. Okay, man. Pathological. This is my Twitter handle. For those who are wanting to follow me on Twitter, that's my Twitter handle. Yeah. Touch grass. We can play blankety blank, fill in the gaps with negisms. We sure can. And that might well be a stream idea for some time in the future, eh, Deb? That might be. Deb. The bingo game, yes. Yes, the new bingo touch grass. Begs bingo. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Thank you all. Oh, wow. We had such a great turnout today. And I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you to Harmony in Life once again for gifting 20 Mad Hatter memberships. We appreciate you. Certainly. We appreciate you. And what else? Okay, and what else? Yes, Death and Lil Boots are going live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tonight. Their channel is called Deadly Content, and they can always put on some fun streams, so go check them out at about 7:30 tonight. Yes. Thank you, Rio Torx. Yes, thank you. And don't forget, if you feel called to, please donate to Rio Torx's GoFundMe. She rescues animals and takes care of them. And this is just to help her out until she gets a first paycheck from her job. Yeah. Hussers. I didn't know Hussy was here. Oh, hello, Hussy. Oh, you want me to? I'm sorry. It will be available in replay, Hussy. It will be available in replay. Yes. Oh, thank you, Steph. This is Deaf and Lil Boots' upcoming stream tonight. It's at 7:30. Please, I don't know, copy it, paste it, whatever. And that's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it, David. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. Thank you. So stay safe, everyone. Thank you. Oh, thank you for all coming. You all rock. Anyways, that's going to do it for here. Please take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, if there is somebody in your midst who is alone or at risk, please take the time to look in on them. You give them a call, because sometimes just lending a sympathetic ear to that person can make all the difference in their world to them. Have a good night, everybody. I'll catch you all later. I'll try and stream tomorrow. Not sure what the topic will be yet. It might be a retro react, just for shits and giggles. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. And give a thumbs up. Please give a thumbs up on the way out the door. It's a free way to help your girl out. Good night, everybody, and bon appetit, because it is dinner time somewhere in the world. I know it's dinner time here. Good night, everybody. Okay.